been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new. Cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh, la da da da, oh, 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 la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da. Making our Christmas memories. I've been wrapping presents for you. I've been hanging marbles in the tree. And I've lit my house with Christmas lights. So you should come back home to me. And when we wake up in the morning, I'm gonna play those carols that you love. We'll be singing all the melodies until the sun comes up. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh, la da da da, oh, 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 la da da da, making our Christmas memories. Yes, these are the good times with you. Don't even care what we do if I spend it with you.
Welcome back to another special edition of the Play-by-Play by the Montreal Canadiens. Tonight, we are in Vancouver because the Montreal Canadiens they not host, they play against the Canucks tonight at 10:30 late on the beautiful Monday night, December 6th. Look like my skateboard, my short scoreboard is a bit off. We're going to fix this if we can. Let me check this. I don't know why it's off. But we'll try to get this one. I'll give you a little bit more time for me. I don't know. Everybody look like off here. But we're going to fix this. No problem, coach. What's the problem here, coach? I don't know. Anyhow, welcome back in the show tonight. Hopefully an amazing, great day. Are you ready to rock and roll the game between the Montreal and the Vancouver Canucks? Montreal 12-11-1. And then we have the Canucks at 10-12-3. If everything not looking good in Montreal, it's not prettier in Vancouver Canucks. A lot of drama with Bruce Goodrow, Brock Broser, and it's just complicated over there for sure with the Canucks. It will be interesting this game, what it look like for the Montreal Canadiens and for other teams. For the Canucks, both teams need that W, honestly. And the goaltender, guys, is going to be between Jake Allen and Spencer Martin. Let's see the couple information here we have for you guys. At the beginning, we do the game note. And the game note, MONTEMBEAULT is between the pipe for the Montreal Canadiens. Savard is out with a upper body injury. Gallagher is going to miss the next 2 weeks with a lower body injury. That's bring now in the lineup Kovacevic, Harris, Jacky, all the three rookies with Cody with number 4 is going to play with the Montreal Canadiens with Madison and Edmondson. On the flip side, no change on the lineup for the Montreal Canadiens. The same line. Slavkovsky is going to play with Monahan and Anderson. And then possibly the only change I would say to you, I can make the change all the way right here is like Jacka is going to play with Harris, what we heard a little bit earlier, and then Madison play with Kovacevic. So that's the only thing we can see the change right there. And that's happening between both teams tonight for the Montreal Canadiens. So we'll be interested. The goaltender tonight we got it's a Montembeault. Montembeault is 5-1 since the beginning of the season, 2.47, a save percentage of 0.92 and 4. Martin, really good year so far. Whatsoever is 7-2-1. His save percentage is only 0.901, but this is almost like the average in NHL. The average in NHL right now for all the goaltender is 0.906. And then his goal again average is about 3.08. So really interesting matchup between everybody here tonight, and we'll be see what happened between both teams tonight at Vancouver. I tried to fix a little bit what's going on here. I don't know why everything's moving out, but we'll see if the clock is good. Clock a little bit off, of course, a little bit. And we're going to fix everything we have, guys. So give me a couple of seconds, and we're going to see how I can do that. It's usually it's not too bad, but you know, it's happened sometimes. Hopefully, an amazing, great day. See, I'm moving everything out about that, and then we are here. I'm going to move the period on the right side in the middle. Because we use a new better computer and software, and it look like I'm off tonight. So it's all right. You know, just take time. You have to be patient in life. We don't go nowhere. It's 10:30 tonight. So anyway, you know, so that's happening about this one over there. Here we go. We're going to lock this. Lock. And that's it. That's all. So everything, welcome aboard. Thanks to be with the Hockey Nation Live show tonight. Dan Hashem is in the house. So welcome back, Dan. Thanks to be with us tonight. Chicago Bear, fan number 97. Too late. No, you're not too late. You just show up. We just start the show, Chicago. Relax. RJ Calabro back in the house. Welcome back from New Jersey. RJ is going to give us all the crazy update around the league tonight. Here we go. We got already by RJ got away Vegas beat for the first time, guys. The Boston Bruins lost tonight at home, and this is their first loss of the season. And the streak is over. Luciano back in the house, moderator of the Hockey Nation Live show. Thanks to be with us tonight, Luciano, the entertainer of the Hockey Nation Live show. We have Austin Allen is in the house. It's too easy to eat. Fasting training will get fast. All right. Andy Koivula back in the house. Andy, welcome back. Hopefully doing well. I know you have a new job. You're really busy. And McDavid, a short-ended a beauty before the Capitals tied the game 2-2 tonight. Vinny James, really from Ottawa, back in the house tonight. Vinny, thanks be with the Hockey Nation Live show. Really appreciate you come all the time with us. Really, we are really grateful. Rick Kane back in the house. Coach is doing well, Rick. Coach is smiling all the time. Upset about the Boston Bruins, but, you know, it is what it is. Like Luciano said, damn Bruins. Yep, exactly about that. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. We appreciate Mr. Randy Walkman. Busy night for him because Edmonton is play, Vancouver is play, and the Calgary is playing right now. So, Randy, I'm sure all your TV are on right now. He said, I cannot follow everything. The puck is moving too fast right now. McDavid, oh my God. And now, you know, that's what happened. We have too many TV with too many games on the spot. Luke from British Columbia. Welcome back. Always a pleasure having you. Look about us. What about Joseph LANHAM? Another night to relax for Joseph. He's upset because the Rangers win, but he's okay overall. Joseph is like, you know, he tries to recover of the turkey of the Thanksgiving. So he's still on the process to lose a couple more pounds before he's ready for the holidays. So it's not the best time of the year for him. But good news, the new year is coming, and he's going to get another goal to lose more weight for 2024-23. So, Joseph, welcome back in the house. Blake, O'Muffin, Blake, welcome aboard, Blake. Thanks to be with the Hockey Nation Show. Long time we didn't see you around. Canucks agent to talk to other team. Really strange that story about this one over there. I don't get it. I really don't get it about Brooke Bowser. Hard to be a good goalie with Vancouver defense. Yeah, but hard to be a good goalie around the NHL right now. Austin, because they're not looking great. Coach, that because of Max Strom, save percentage is a .669. Max Strom, another goaltender, struggled this year. Capitals have the fire for 41 shot through 2 periods. Unbelievable, guys. 41 shot. Absolutely right. I did not look about this one. I just see the Canadiens cut the lead 2-1 against the Flames. Wow. Mr. DH, welcome back in the house. DH, I was thinking about you yesterday when I see the Islanders beat Chicago by the score 3-0. The shootout for the Islanders, they're hanging there. It's not pretty. TH overall, but they're hanging there. Sorokin, Varlamov have a great performance. Varlamov yesterday. Don't forget, guys, click on the like. That'd be awesome. Thanks to be with us. What about Mr. William McClary? Show up a late game. We really appreciate it. First of all, guys, I don't know how many people are going to get tonight. That's okay, right? But the second thing we said to you guys, you're already in here. I really appreciate you. You show you not only love the hockey, we have a passion about the hockey game, but again, for the Hockey Nation Show. So really kind of you to do that at this time of the night. I don't know what kind of game we're going to get. We're going to fall asleep earlier, but we'll see happening about this. Bet you love this late game now. Yes and no, Joseph, because it's destroying my routine. I was just thinking about this, like, 7 o'clock, usually I come back right away, and then I start to do my play-by-play. I'm done at 10 o'clock, 10:30 max, and then I can go continue my day. But right now, I have nothing to do between 7 to 10, so I went to the gym here at the building, and I watched the game, and then it's just, I hate to be out of my routine. I'm just an old man right now, grungy, because if I change my routine, it's not fun. So I eat the same place. I eat almost the same food. I walk the same location. I go to the gym at the same place. It's just boom, 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 boom. Don't change anything. Don't go there because maybe new foot. No, I'm not. I'm just scheduled that way with that. I do my video in the morning and, play by play. And then the night I do my other video. It's just like right now, it's like I'm disorganized. So usually I take a nap at 12 o'clock. It depends, afternoon or late or early in the morning. So early morning, like at lunch. But it is what it is, Joseph. I'm going to go through the next 2 days, today and tomorrow. The game are late. Sabah out is blessing. Is get in the line with Bedussusa finish the puck. The youngest are Enrique at this moment in the career. Yeah, possible, Austin, but you're going to see tonight how we're going to miss David Sabah. Just remember what I just said to you. You're going to realize how we're going to miss David Sabah tonight. I'm hanging under a cold night. They tried to write a blog. Here we go, Randy. Keep considering your great job. RG gave us the last update between Coyotes, not working rider block. Former Browns win and the shootout. Yep, Roddy Smith, ex-Panthers. They flee, of course, William. And they find a way to get there. People still awake. Good evening, Mr. Legion of Something. They cut the lead 2-1. It's not going to be easy for the Flame tonight, by the way. Huberdeau Langholm score for the and Dubé tonight. Bon match. Bonjour. John Mickelson is in the house. Welcome aboard, John. Hey, Coach, tough loss for the Avalanche. Lost McKinnon and injury tonight. I don't know what's going on with Colorado Avalanche. If you get traded, be careful because you're going to get hurt. Look like they're missing, I don't know how many players. Colorado, I don't know. I understand going to maybe make the playoff, but I would be worried a little bit what's going on over there Because what happening? They lost the chemistry, right? They lost the rim of the pace to play hockey night after night, and I'm not saying they're going to be out of the playoff. I just said it maybe not the way is good they want to be that way. And when you miss too many games, you're going to show up at the playoff, maybe not the same ways because you don't play all year the same way. So we'll be running into the same William Snyder, how they're going to respond. But unfortunately, maybe one of the, the team have the most injuries since the beginning of the season. Every game they play, they just, nothing works over there. Not so they have the, but they show up too late tonight against the Flyers. By the way, last against the Flyers, won the worst in the NHL. But excuse part of the game, injuries, but you should go through those situations. But we'll see how they're going to respond. Down, Bert is in the house. Game of Gamer. A Game of Gamer is on fire with 3-0 so far. Congratulations. It's not my case. Valley, first shootout of the season, it was only 21 save, pretty good in the first period. Then the game was on the coast for the rest of the game. Yeah, absolutely about this. But you make a couple of saves at the right time, the age to keep the game low, to keep the lead for the New York Islanders, and then to keep his shootout. I think it was late in the third period on his move, T-push from the left to the right, make a big save with the pad, if I can recall it. So, yeah, that's happening for the New York Islanders. They keep consistent winning, and their goal 4 is Hank Racing. But again, the battle right now, and that's just going to be hard between the Pittsburgh and the New York Islanders. Now, the New York Islanders may be lucky, not lucky. I don't say they won't say that. The only thing I would say to you that Washington Capitals struggle, so give maybe a little bit more chance or to the Islanders to breathe a little bit more because the Washington are not close of them. But again, that will be interesting to see that race during the season between the Islanders and the Pittsburgh Penguins. Yeah, I have a passion for your channel where I stay up to watch. Thanks so much. Really, very kind of you. Come on, people, hit on the likes. Dan and Colette Asham, welcome back, both of you, directly from Winnipeg Jet. Big fan of the Montreal Canadiens. Of course, for him, it's an early night. For him, it's only 8:34. So he said, it's fun to watch the Montreal Canadiens at that time of the night. We love you, Coach. Don, always a pleasure. We're grateful. What about our friend for the Buffalo Sabre? Under 08A is in the house. Welcome back, Under. Hopefully doing well. The Buffalo Sabre, they have a day off tonight. Can't wait to see them play tomorrow. And Dage Thompson, awesome show. Coach, always looking forward to seeing. Thanks so much, guys. Really appreciate it, guys. You're really nice and kind. From Sweden, our friend Jerry is in the house. Good luck, the Pacific road trip. Yes, Montreal is going to be it now. Come back home after Tuesday night. They're going to play only Saturday next week again, the Lesser Kings. So we have a couple of nights off after Tuesday. So we have live tonight and tomorrow. They play a back-to-back game. Tomorrow is going to be the Seattle Kraken. Expect Jake Allen between the pipe. And then you have a couple of days off. So now we're not going to be off. We're just going to do some other game or maybe do a HNLT show at 9 o'clock p.m. Then I'm still at time. Coach is that live 10. I'm still, yeah, William. Glad to hear you aboard 4:30. Coach here. And so, Jerry, you just wake up. I believe for you, that's maybe the good time for you. So don't have to watch the game at midnight, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, Jerry. Good evening, Mr. Would like to sleep. Here we go. He has really the right name of the show tonight that would like to sleep. And because, honestly, that's the time. Go Canucks, go, Mr. Bar 06. Welcome aboard. Thanks to stop by. Very kind to be here with us tonight. We wish the best for the Vancouver Canucks. Of course, a team like the Montreal, well, not like the Montreal Canadiens, but a team really tried to find a way to win those games because they're not looking good so far since the beginning of the season. The Canucks struggled since the beginning. Somehow, a solid shot blocker, he clean up the offensive and quickly he fly under the radar. You're absolutely right, William. I think the only thing I would say to you, William, is like he played on the wrong chair. It should not be the first pairing, but compared to last season, I think we should appreciate really the effort of the David Savard and the way he is the leader inside the locker room for Caden Cooley and the rest of the team. Really good role model. And look, should not play 24 minutes per game. Should play about 18 to 20, 21 minutes max per game. But because the situation with Montreal without Madison Edmondson is honestly have to play more minutes. But we'll be interesting. We know it's going to be a couple of days. We'll see if he's going to be ready tomorrow. If he's not here tonight, I don't see how he's going to be at it. Are you serious? Making an injury? Why? My friends, look, injury have been horrible. Vinny, yep. Another, he left the game. I think it was during the second period. I'm still saying whether to always Monday or bench him tonight. Kind of nervous. I'm done right now. I lost 8 points tonight with Bennington. This is over for Bennington. I'm going to bench him for the rest of the year right now until we figure out something else because I was dominate the fantasy hockey tonight, but again, Bennington screwed my fantasy. Just a difficult year for me in fantasy hockey, and the prediction again tonight, I'm struggling. You have to be smiling and be appreciated and to be grateful to have help. That's the most important thing. Jeffrey Corey from Taiwan is in the house. Be aware that those ladies and talent. You're absolutely right, Jeffrey. That's why I stay in the condominium. And I just say hi to them. How Cody's doing? Pretty good so far, Jeffrey. He'll be ready. Vinny took like a rib injury on the mechanic tonight. Just curious, coach, if the lenders play at basically at this current pace, do you think they should be buyer at the deadline? I'm very confident it will become buyer. Well, they trade for. They will buy. They will buy with Lamariello. It will buy. I will not see anything else. I will buy. Mr. Real Dale Prim is in the house. Welcome aboard. You're absolutely right about the age. They need to add more 1 or 2 forward, at least at the top 6. Play more. Absolutely right about this. Let's go for the Habs tonight. The game is going to start, guys. Paul Stanisky is in the house. So welcome, Paulie. Paul? Who would you really get start tonight? Montembeault and then William. You know, I think you have to go with Montembeault. 10 days out, maybe going to hurt them. We'll be see. Late night in Halifax. Rick, welcome back in the house at Park. Drop guys between Peterson and Dewarak. Have an amazing, great night with the Hockey National Show. And good luck for the Montreal Canadiens and all the fans. Puck go behind the net, recovery by Martin, premier part de scène, intercept par Armia. Armia try back behind the net, no chance. The puck down behind the net by the Vancouver Canucks, going to use the board and don't put the puck in neutral zone. The puck bouncing behind Madison, going to recovery on defensive zone. Loud the puck in neutral zone, a little bit too far for Armia. Armia find a way to get fire puck. Hit the stick of the Vancouver Canucks. The puck are out of the play. We're going to reset now on the left side of Martin. Spencer Martin is the goaltender for the Vancouver Canucks tonight. Between, again, the Montreal Canadiens. I just put up here. I have to go on my other computer to set up the combination of the line. And I'm going to get there. Everything like that. Luciano, the night, great play by play. Thanks so much, Luciano. Hanging with me, that'd be great. Joseph LANHAM Namario will definitely buy. You're absolutely right about this, Joseph. He's not like, he's not like shopping, but he will shopping if you have the case. Anderson try to get back outside zone by the Vancouver coming on the right side, Montembeault. And the back door, Vancouver's coming for the net. Rebound. Shoot puck made by Montembeault. Another rebound. Another saving for the net by the defenseman, Montreal Canadiens. The puck go outside zone a little bit too far. For Caulfield, the puck slowly back, icing for the Montreal Canadiens. Good pursuit right away by the Vancouver Canucks, and Montembeault was ready for that shot. A rebound and the recovery by the defenseman by the Montreal Canadiens. But again, Montembeault, a turnover at the blue line and create that almost a 3-2, and Montembeault set it between the pipe for the Montreal Canadiens. That's what we're going to start all the way and drop puck on the right side of the Montembeault. It's going to be now Thrice versus Suzuki. Go back. Fire puck at blue line. Saved by Montembeault. Go back behind the net. The battle will be wait by Coley. Turn around by Caulfield, I believe. Could be Doc. Doc recovery by Cody. Pass the puck left side. Recovery par le Montreal. Don't play the puck neutral zone. Intercept again par le Montreal. Going to return. They're going to regroup on defensive zone. Cody pass the puck neutral zone in front of Suzuki. Leave the puck to Gobi Doc. Don't play the puck behind Spencer Martin. Leave the puck to Myers. Myers pass the puck neutral zone. Now Vancouver's coming back in front of the bench on Montreal. Don't play the puck in offensive zone. The pinch went out by Monahan, the puck go behind the net, intercept by Jordan Harris. Harris went to got still the puck behind by Garland, I believe, and the puck Garland put some pressure behind the net. Finally recovered by Arbor, I believe, on the back end. Loud the puck neutral zone, the puck bouncing defensively and recovery behind the net of OEL. Recovery puck in front of Josh Anderson, ran the puck on the board, intercept out by the Vancouver in front of the bench. Dumping the puck on the right side. Great hit by Anderson. Go back behind the net. Chasing went out by the Vancouver Canucks. Another hit between Anderson and the Vancouver Canucks. Recovery by Vancouver at the hash mark to the wall. And keep the puck in the zone. Going to go on the back end. Cycling the puck behind the net. Run the puck to under the side. Recovery in front of the net. Anderson intercept. Go back at the blind. Go DDD. Set up now by the Vancouver Canucks. Go back on the other side. DDD. Shoot the puck in front of the net. Block shot by Montreal Canadiens. Go back by OEL. Draw the puck behind the net. Intercept in front of the net. Shoot the puck. Montembeault making a do save. What Montembeault is set it again between the Montreal Canadiens on the T push. Make a big save with the right pad. Again, Vancouver dominate McDad. Ethan Bear by Carolina Hurricane and Edmonton Oilers play with the Vancouver one number 74. Prepare now for the breakout. Set up now, looking left and right. Pass the point neutral zone. Intercept by Pedersen. Lob the point behind the goaltender Montembeault. Chasing now. Recovery by Vancouver. Chase off again. Make another save of Montembeault. Montembeault set it between the pipe tonight. Going by Montreal. Don't pay by Jake Evans. Four line for the Montreal on the ice. Recovery on the left side by the Vancouver defenseman. Recovery behind the net. Battle to the other side. Chasing by the fourth checking by the Montreal Canadiens. Vancouver try to get the puck out. Intercept now pinched by Kovacevic. And now recovery. Pedersen's coming. Almost a 2-1. Great stick by the Madison to save the 2-1 on defensive zone. Madison did very well. Returned by Vancouver. Fire pipe by Barzog. Do the back door. Missed the net. Missed the puck to the side. Behind Montembeault. Recovery by Montreal. Don't put the point into the zone. Excited game so far. Vancouver all about Montreal Canadiens. 5 shots versus 1 over 60 minutes to go. Go back now defensive zone for Montreal. Shooting by Miller. Miller changes direction. Cut back at the hash mark. Miller ran the puck behind the net. Set up now by Cody. Leave the puck to the side. Kovacevic try to get by. Tip in front of Montembeault. Make a save. Rebound. Montreal lob the puck outside the zone. Amir kick out by the left side. A little bit too far for third and half. Battle again. The puck go back to Martin. Leave the puck to the side to Myers. Shoulder check behind the net. The pressure by that enough. Back the puck to the right. At the blind. Fire puck. Harris. Black shot, I believe, by Martin. Maybe hit Amir. I'm not sure. Recovery by the Vancouver Canucks. Set up by Ovat. Pass the puck left side. Controlled by Miller. Miller lob the puck on defensive on Montembeault. Going to change at the new neutral zone. Going to recovery down deep zone by Caden Cullen. New players coming for the Montreal Canadiens. 6 shots so far since the beginning of this game, guys. It's still 0-0 between Vancouver and the Montreal Canadiens. Montembeault, the star of the game so far. The puck back in neutral zone set up by Vancouver. Don't play the puck in defensive zone. Battle right now by Edmondson. Try to get back outside. Intercept by Vancouver. Coming back a back door. Shoot the puck on the side. And then the puck bouncing all the way back to Montembeault. And finally make a save. Going to recovery on the left side of Montembeault. 7 shot, guys. This is the Vancouver are looking for Montembeault solid between the pipe. That's what we got so far between Montreal and the Vancouver Canucks. It's not crazy, TH. Honestly, Josh Bailey, his contract of $5 million. I'm not sure. I think the Islanders going to look in maybe more for a prospect and return. I think to get Bozer, you have to give maybe Beauvillier or something like that. But this is the problem with Brock Bozer. He run a $6.5 million. Vancouver is not going to give away him for nothing. Something you have to pay the price to get him for sure. But which team? I'm not sure yet. I think a team like the New York Rangers should look about this if they can. But it'll be interesting how happening. Montreal going to recover behind the net to Jordan Harris. A little bit over 15 minutes to go remaining. Pass the puck left side. Turn around by Vancouver Canucks. Lob the puck again behind Montembeault. Intercept the puck behind the net. Leave the puck to Jordan Harris in front of the, I think it was Pedersen. Go back. Josh Anderson, a little bit too far for him. Martin intercept the puck. Draw the puck to the side. Recovered by the defenseman. Hughes, I believe. Go back in neutral zone. The puck bouncing all the way back on defensive zone. Set up by the Montreal Canadiens. Montreal will go to regroup on the defensive zone. The puck go back defensively for the Montreal Canadiens. Going to dumping the puck all the back. 4 line for the Montreal Canadiens. Jordan Harris now skating with puck. Harris control the puck. Pass the puck to Kovacevic. Kovacevic pass the puck to Pesada. Loud the puck behind the net. Checking right now by the Vancouver Canucks. Behind the goaltender of Martin. Going to looking for the pass the puck. Neutral zone. Recovered by the Vancouver. Going to reset on the defensive zone, break out. The puck will bounce the puck over Kovacevic. Madison, back behind the net. Interception by Madison, pointing by the blind. Interception now by Quinn Hughes. Go Didi. I think it's Murray. Fire puck. Montembeault make a save. Rebound on the left side. Recovery by Montreal. I think it was Pitlick. The puck bouncing back on defensive zone. Quinn Hughes intercept. Recovery to Pedersen. Drop the puck behind. Set up now on the other side. Great play by Mikael. Bring the puck to the corner. The chase him up by Brock Bozer. Pass the puck to Pedersen. Pedersen the goal line. Just keep controlling at the wall. Pass the puck and the defense to Quinn Hughes. Hughes coming down. Hughes in front of net. On the back door. Montembeault making a big save. Consider attacking now. Matterson recovery puck. Lose the puck back to Hughes. Go back to McCare. McCare pass the puck right there. Come back at the blue line by Quinn Hughes. Looking right now. Change the direction. Lose the puck in front of the Montreal Canadiens by Madison. The puck go bouncing back. Recovery by Quinn Hughes. Request coming now in front of the net. No chance for Bozer. Intercept the puck. The puck back on the other side. Recovery by the Montreal Canadiens is going to be the Warak battle for the left at the right side of Montembeault. Vancouver put some pressure. Recovery by Kovacevic. Lose. Go back to the other side. Recovery by Montreal. We go back to that enough to the Warak. The Warak going to regroup defensively by Montreal Canadiens. Lose the puck in neutral zone to the Warak. Leave the puck all the back on defensive zone. Another icing for the Montreal Canadiens. 9 shot versus 1, guys. 9 shot versus 1. Montembeault right now, it looks solid between the pipe. At some point, Montreal will have to figure out something else because right now it's all about the Canucks since the beginning of this game. We'll go to reset now. The right side of Montembeault winning by Olling by Kuzmenko. Recovery by now by Dvorak. Pointing by the corner. Battle by Madison. Madison chasing the puck on the side. Back to Dvorak on the back door. On the left, the puck. Recovery by OEL. Recovery pass the puck to the D2D. Set up now in the neutral zone. Don't pay by Vancouver Canucks. The puck go behind the net. We have a whistle going to here with 12:40 to go remaining on the first period. 10 shots for the Canucks and completely 1 for the Montreal. The Washington take the lead 3-2. Here we go. Puck go back in the corner. Try to get back in front of the net. Rikai Pazinski grab the puck behind. Vancouver intercept the puck. Pinch in the puck by the defenseman of Edmonton, I believe. Iris recovery by Vancouver. Allowed the puck in the zone. Keep the puck by Doc. Don't pay puck behind the net. Martin make a save. Recovery in the corner. Now Doc recovery and now battle for the puck behind the net. Intercept by the defenseman. UEL, try the puck outside the zone. Buck Benson recovered by Jordan Harris. Set up now. Fire the puck! Hit the but! And the Montreal Canadiens take the lead. Cole Caulfield did it again. Cole Caulfield. Wow, Cole Caulfield, 14th of the year, a snapshot for the right side of Martin, and then Caulfield score, take the lead for the Montreal Canadiens by the score of 1-0, only 3 shot, Montreal Canadiens, and that's what we get so far between Montreal and Vancouver. Come back in the zone. Try to get the puck on the left side. Controlé par Beau Horvat. Horvat in front of Coley. Great play par Kolak. Winning par Horvat. Bring to Hughes. Hughes comes to the puck. MEILLEUR wrap the puck behind the net. Chased by Coley and Horvat. Battle on the left side. Try to get a puck on the left side. Recovered by Vancouver. Vancouver in front of the net. A little bit too far for MONTEMBEAULT. Go back behind to Quinn Hughes. Bring the puck to the corner. Another battle for the Montreal Canadiens on the wall. Intercepted out by Josh Anderson coming out in the offensive zone. Anderson coming to the left side of Martin. Anderson with pressure. Wrap up around. Kick contre the puck. Go back on the blind. Set up now to DUARTE. Show the puck. Cover 7. Show the puck. Over the head of Martin. Martin surprised by the bouncing puck. And definitely intercept by neutral zone. Par the Montreal Canadiens go to recovery on the left side. Coming back down by Sofkaski. Sofkaski behind the net. Oh, he got hit again. Sofkaski is hit hard behind the net. We're going to see if he's going to pick up over there. But wow, Sofkaski got hit badly over there. And wow, he sees some. Luciano ran out, back up with Albert. And now Albert fall apart now. Albert got not go nowhere. And wow, Sofkaski got hit. Albert fall. And we'll see the score over there. And we're going to reset that. Not looking good for Albert, Jacky, and not looking good for Sofkaski. And that's what's happening right now. Back to back on that one over there. But Cole Caulfield score on that one. That's the most important thing. If you look that way over there, we're going to have a TV timeout. Jeffrey, nice fight. I don't know. Yep. Rick Sofkaski get hit the wall again by Luciano. Welcome in the house. They'll go check out the Larry Robinson versus Mike Marbury fight. That's a defenseman, Robinson. I play like a child. That's the third time is rock. That's right. Other team do everything to hit Sofkaski or it's me. You know, he says, ça c'est du hockey. Rick Brosseau, welcome aboard. You're absolutely right about that. That's what we're looking for, and that's what's happening tonight. Sofkaski, again, just want to remind everybody, got hit solidly by Luke Shine, and then Albert tried to fight, and then Shine is the big gun. You can see Albert did not do well on that one over there, right there. Alexandre a scoré for the Caulfield Cole Caulfield score tonight for the Montreal Canadiens, by the way. So we're going to see the replay behind the net. Sofkaski, look, he never see Luke Shine again. That's his problem. It's not like, and now Sofkaski have to go on the concussion again, and he's going to go on the locker room. Sofkaski on that one over there. And that's part of the learning process for Sofkaski, obviously. So that's what happened, and that we're going to wait if Montreal get a power play or not. Bruce Boudreau not very happy behind the bench. You know, it remind me Popeye, Bruce Boudreau. You know, the Don Zimmer of the baseball. That's the best way I can describe Boudreau. That's a super sur concussion about that one over there. First snap now on the right side of the Vancouver. Don't play the puck at power play, I believe, for the Montreal Canadiens. That's what's happening here. We're going to recover behind the net of MONTEMBEAULT. Power play, first one of the night for the Montreal Canadiens. Set up now by Mike Madison. It's coming now. Control par neutral zone. Draw the puck to Ziski. Ziski's getting with the puck. Ziski's coming in neutral zone. At the red line, at the blind. Kick out the puck to Doc. Doc right now behind the net. Bring the puck in front of the net. Shoot the puck. Save it. Bad money. And Martin making another save. Go back to Madison. Madison chased by Vancouver Canucks. Don't pay by the right corner. Puck will be Doc. Bring the puck to Monahan. Monahan pressure by Vancouver Canucks. But all the way back. The finally Vancouver find a way to get a puck outside the zone. That's what happening about this one. They want to see some stat about the power play. First of all, Montreal Canadiens power play are number 29 at 17.8. Vancouver, and then it's not Edmonton, guys. It's Vancouver. I'm going to change this. Are 67.5. Vancouver, since the beginning of the season, are 29 on the PK for Vancouver. So it's not pretty for the Vancouver Canucks on the PK, by the way. Go back on the left side. Madison try to get back in the zone. Intercepted now by Montreal. Going to reset by Monahan. Monahan holding the puck a bit. Coming on offensive zone. Monahan keep control the puck. Monahan pass the puck to Ziski. Try the puck to Caulfield. Intercepted now. Battle in front on the left side. Armia try to get the puck. Then the puck behind to Monahan. And the puck sent by Madison. Madison's coming now. Man. Oh, you have an offside. Look like we're going to recovery. We have a penalty, I believe. And we're going to get that one over there. Vancouver for hooking for Montreal Canadiens. We tie the power play. The power play is over for the Montreal Canadiens. Hooking by Joel Armia. It's not. I understand Martin saying we like Joel Armia, but someone can explain to me Joel Armia situation because right now Armia complicate a lot of things over there. Rick, he has only 18. That's adaptation to the game, I guess. Bruce Boudreau look like Humpty Dumpty, Luc Lafortune. Pierre, welcome aboard. Thanks everybody to be part of not 4-4 now. Look, Monty is a Montreal MVP, real deal so far. Go back on the side. Amen. Yeah, it's Amen on the ice with Gala. Recovery by Cody. Pass the puck to the side to Harris. Harris in front of Bowser. Recovery puck. Keep control the puck. Draw the puck behind. Set up now by Montreal. They were wrecked, I believe. Go back behind. Nobody in the corner. Going to chasing went out by the Montreal Canadiens. Going attacking went out by the Danap. The Danap scanning with the puck. Danap in front of the Amen. Recovery went out by the Montreal Canadiens. Attacking went out by Cody. Shoot the puck. Martin make a say the puck bouncing out of the play. We're going to reset on the right side of. The Capitals still winning 3-2 over the Edmonton Oilers. 6 minutes to go remaining. The Flame winning 2-1 at the beginning of the third period. And that's what we got so far since the beginning of tonight's show. Monty, Luc Lafortune, silly penalty, Randy. Hello, Luc. Jose Eduardo back in the house. Welcome aboard. Jeremy, he got rocked too often. He simply is not ready physically. Despite his size, that's the third time he had it Walt Rock. What's up, Mr. Nick from Jose? Thanks so much, everybody, to be a part of the show tonight. And we're going to give you a little bit more information. When the Montreal Canadiens guys scored the first goal of the game, Montreal Canadiens stats. They are 7-1 since scoring. We know the last game they scored against Edmonton, but they lost 5-3. When the opponent score is 5-9-0, but when they lead after one period, they are 7-1-0. So that's what encouraged for the Montreal Canadiens. We just hit the half of the first period, guys. 1-0 Montreal Canadiens so far. And we're going to wait for the puck drop back between the Vancouver. We have a TV timeout.
Ah, c'est trippant, ça me fait tripper. Je me pense au Centre Bell, parce que c'est les mêmes instruments, puis je sais que le monde t'apprête des mains au bout. Go, Habs, go!
Yes, look, I predict maybe over 35 at that moment. I wouldn't be surprised about this one there. That's okay. There you go. We're going to wait right now for the back drop on the left side of Martin. Bo Horvat is going to face Jake Evans, a recovery behind the net. Vancouver right now are play 5 versus 5, 4 versus 4 for 9 seconds. Then we're going to have a power play for the Vancouver Canucks. Like I said, Vancouver Canucks, the power play this season is better. The power play of Vancouver are number 7 in NHL, 26.4 for about 119 seconds on the power play. Go back now to Pedersen. Pedersen's coming out in offensive zone, control the puck, kick it out by the left side, recovery by Vancouver, set up to Meilleur. Meilleur, the right side, MONTEMBEAULT. Meilleur looking now, turn around, check the back right there, looking for the up a little bit, slightly back at the blind, going back down, and drive the puck to Queens, to Quinn Hughes. Hughes now the blind, low in the back. Patty Pedersen, fire puck! Black shot by Edmondson, go back to Pedersen, back to Quinn Hughes. Let the puck to the side to Miller. Lemer's coming down. Control the puck, back to Hughes. Hughes looking now. Hughes change his direction, change his position. Hughes at the Ashmack, back to Miller. Miller now on the top, back to Pedersen. Pedersen shoot a point for that. Rebound. Go back in the corner. Recovery by Pedersen. Drive the puck toOvat. Battle with Edmondson. Edmondson send the puck with the head, but load the pass and go to recovery by Pedersen. Pedersen fire puck. Shoot a puck. Black shot again by MONTEMBEAULT. Go back to Miller. Miller at the blind. Go back down. Drive the puck to Pedersen. Oh, almost intercept by Jake Evans. Back now to Quinn Hughes. Back to Pedersen. Pedersen now drive the puck on the left side. A little bit too far forOvat at the goal line.Ovat back to Quinn Hughes at the blind now. Back to Miller. Miller fire puck. Missed the net belly. The puck bouncing the puck. The puck slowed back outside the zone by the Vancouver Canucks with 10 seconds to go. Quinn Hughes coming out. Kick out the puck to Miller. Back toOvat.Ovat to Miller. Back to Pedersen. Pedersen back to Hughes. Where Evans throwing right now. Back to Miller. Miller looking out. Back to Hughes. Intercept right away back. Pedersen keep the puck. Dumping the puck. Intercept by Montreal. Long stretch pass. Battle with Zizki's coming out. The right side. Shoot the puck. Hit it! And Montreal Canadiens score 2-0. Another goal by Nick Suzuki. Martin looking bad. Unbelievable. The Montreal Canadiens score. Take the lead 2-0, guys. A shot on Nick Suzuki and Martin. Not looking good between the pipe for the Vancouver Canucks. And take the lead 2-0. Montreal Canadiens. Nick Suzuki score. Possibly a penalty right there. No call. Yeah, that was called for them. Montreal Canadiens going to be back on the power play after a tripping. Not looking good for Booz Boudreau behind the bench. And both are going to be on the penalty box for the Vancouver Canucks. Montreal, second time of the night on the power play. And we're going to reset now on the left side of the Martin. Wow, what a shot by Nick Suzuki. Score is 14 of the night like Suzuki. And that's what take Montreal to take the lead, guys, by a score of the 2-0. Try to change the clock right there with 7 minutes to go remaining. There we go. And see what happens. Power play Montreal Canadiens. Madison drive the puck behind. Set up by Suzuki. At the blue lines. Coming out the red line. Looking to the right. Find a way to get the same. Pass the puck to the side of Kirby Doc. Doc behind the net. Last his edge. And turn around. And the Vancouver going to find a way to get a puck. Then icing the puck all the way behind the net on MONTEMBEAULT. And lead the puck to Madison. 90 seconds to go remaining on power play. 6:37 to go remaining on the first period. Still 2-0. Caulfield is Suzuki score for the Montreal Canadiens. Drop the puck right now by Suzuki at the blue line. At the red line. Kick out the puck. Control the puck at the blue line. Hold the puck to back of the Ashmack. Throw the puck behind to Madison. Madison walk in the middle. Looking now. Madison the blind. Looking back to Doc. Doc at the right, at the wall. Bring the puck behind the net to Montreal. Pressure by Vancouver. Go back now by Suzuki. Back to Madison. Madison looking now. Madison drop to Suzuki. Try the puck back. Shoot the puck. Miss the net belly. Go back to Caulfield. Caulfield recovery back to Madison. Madison the corner. Come back now on the walk in the middle. No back look. Back to Caulfield. Caulfield's coming up. Back again. Battle for the puck in front. Recovery by Madison. Drawing the puck to Madison. At Suzuki. Back at the Caulfield. Shoot the puck. He missed on the net. Go Caulfield. Are you kidding me? But go back to Montreal. Montreal on the left side. Recovery by Suzuki. On the left side of Martin. Now at the wall. Back Suzuki looking now. Back and forth. Suzuki walking middle. Now looking back to Montreal at the goal line. Montreal on the back door. Intercept by Martin. Recovery behind the net. Set up the blue line. Intercept by Madison. Keep controlling. 28 seconds to go remaining on the power play. Back to Caulfield. Caulfield looking now. Back to Madison. Madison looking for Suzuki. Suzuki's coming down. Suzuki looking for in between the pipe. And go back to Caulfield. Coming in front of Montreal. Set by Doc. That is Suzuki. Should the puck miss the net barely. Go back to Doc again. 14 seconds to go. Back to Suzuki. Suzuki. One more time. Rotating now on the left side. At the Monahan at the goal line. Monahan looking back and forth. Monahan keep controlling. Back to Doc. Doc at the blue line. Back to Madison. One more time for the Montreal. Go back to Madison. Turn around right away back where Evans trying 5 versus 5. Madison back to Suzuki. Suzuki looking back. And then finding that. What a pass by Nick Suzuki. What a goal by Sean Monahan. Oh, we take the lead 3-0. Oh, my goodness. And we love the Montreal Canadiens. It's 3-0 for the Montreal Canadiens. Sean Monahan. What a pass by Nick Suzuki, guys. And Bruce Boudreau went out. I feel the smoke over his head. He become red. Bruce Boudreau went out. He's upset behind the bench. And Montreal Canadiens 3 goals in 7 minutes and 8 seconds. And this happening went out for the Montreal Canadiens 3-0 over the Vancouver Canucks. 3 goals and 7 shots only. That's what's happening right there. We're going to clock back the clock normal. We apologize for that one over there. So just like when we change the graphic, we lose the clock. But it's okay. Montreal take the lead, guys. 3-0. That's what it counted. We should play more often after 10 o'clock. The Montreal are more awake after 10 p.m. the night. As you know, they are young. They go to bar late the night. That's happening. So I feel like they feel more awake the night. Anyhow, go back to the blind. Shoot the puck by OEL over MONTEMBEAULT. Recovery at the blind. Set up by the Vancouver Canucks. Keep control the puck behind the net. MONTEMBEAULT chased by the Montreal. Find a way to get the puck outside zone. The puck go back at the OEL in front of the bench. Going to go behind Martin. Martin not looking good between the pipe. We know Damco is out for 6 weeks. Pressure by the Montreal Canadiens. Turn around by Armia. Brown the puck on the left side. Vancouver go deal reverse behind the net. Set up now. Go back to OEL, go back behind the net, and we're going to set up on the left side, and that's what's happening between both. The Coyotes guy tied the game 2-2, and the Washington Capitals beat the Edmonton by the score 3-2. Nothing go well, and on the West Canadian with the Calgary, the Edmonton, and the Vancouver Canucks. Montreal attacking right now. Montreal attacking on the left side. Montreal on the back door. And 20 net. Rebound! The Montreal Canadiens score! It's Michael Peseta! Unbelievable! You have to wake up, everybody, because we take the lead 4-0. Unbelievable. The night is over from Spencer Knight because he get right now the cold shower and he take the direction. Michael Peseta scored his first goal of the year, and the Montreal Canadiens so far take the lead 4-0, guys. Unbelievable. At 3:37 to go remaining on the first period, guys. The Montreal Canadiens 4 and the Vancouver Canucks at 3. This not looking good at Vancouver right now. The fans are really not, they don't believe what's going on over there. Michael Peseta. Now, Montreal came now on breakaway. Josh Anderson, hold the puck on the back in the back. Fire the puck. Block shot by Del Rio. Go recovery by Monahan behind the net. Constant attacking right now. That doesn't have play with Monahan and Anderson. We know Sakoski is out. And they're going to go back on defensive zone. Recovery by Madison. Madison hold the puck in front of the MONTEMBEAULT. Chased by Boza. Recovery by Montreal. Set up the left side. Turn around by Arbor, I believe. Hold the puck is Kovacevic. I apologize. Back to Madison and front at the bench of the Montreal. Set up now. Now back to Suzuki on the red line. Lob the puck behind the net of the Vancouver. Sorry about that. Recovery by Vancouver. 20 back outside the zone in front of the bench at the Vancouver. Battling out by Josh Anderson on the left side. Don't play by Montreal Canadiens. The puck go all of the play, I believe. Going to reset at 2:34 to go. But that's what happening, guys. 8 shots for the Montreal Canadiens. 9 for the Vancouver Canucks. But the most important thing, guys, is the number of the goal, and Montreal Canadiens 4 goals so far. We got Suzuki, Caulfield, and Monahan, and now we have the goal of Michael Pesada. I'm going to try to get the goal up shortly about this one over there. So I'm going to set up here. I'm going to make some call. I'm going to create here some music because we have a TV timeout. There we go. Montreal 4 and the Vancouver Canucks 0. We're going to set up the goal here. You can see all those goals here. And that's what's happening at this. Going to set up here, go back here. And we're going to get that part over there. You get all the goals so far. Here we go. Go back on the chat a little bit. François Pitre. Look like a Korea, Brazil. Zev Lacav is in the house. 2 assists for Jordan Harris. Cap 1. I'm 4-0. King of Gamer. I'm 0-4, I believe. Great enthusiast coach. Thanks so much, Randy Rager. Zev Lacav Slav need to rest before he get killed. Zev, yeah, a lot of comments came in that direction. The night beat the Boston. I see was that and overtime and shootout. William about him. Richard Mullen, welcome back in the house. Keep your head up, Sarkowski. You're absolutely right about this. Great comments for everybody. Thanks for being a part of the show. Going to add more information about the goal tonight. And we have a little bit over 2 minutes to go remaining, guys, on this first period. It's still, again, a 4-0 Montreal Canadiens. No answer for the Vancouver Canucks. It's getting worse and worse at the Vancouver Canucks if you follow who they are. So that's what's happening. Wow. That's the Montreal Canadiens looking good between the pipe tonight. MONTEMBEAULT at the beginning of the game, guys. The Vancouver Canucks, remember, the shot was 9-1. Remember, at the first 6 minutes before the Montreal Canadiens start to score a goal like that. I think they should wear a neck color when he play. Just Nate Montreal in Arizona. Looking good for Montreal. And Arizona still 2-2 at the minute of the third period. Pesada is playing much better this year. Just lucky and unlucky often, Pierre Martin. Mark Zuck is in the house. Welcome. It's Kelly and Jennifer. Welcome, Mark. Thanks to be with the Hockey Nation show tonight, both of you. And now Montreal Canadiens trying to play blanc. Fire puck. Black shot again. Probably going. Ricardo Armia. Armia trying to puck on the side. Armia on the back door. Should on the back door to Dvorak. Rebound in front of it. That enough trying to get the puck. Back bouncing behind the net by Myers. Attacking by Armia. And front of now, Bo Orat with Dvorak in the corner. 4 players right now looking for puck. Intercept by the Vancouver Canucks. Try to puck on the side. Turn around. Intercept right away. By the Montreal Canadiens. Bench at the double line. And now keep the puck in the zone by Armia. Try to puck in the back door. Intercept now by Montreal. By Cooley, back again to Dadenab. Dadenab blue line, bring it back to Cooley. Cooley at the ash mark. Cooley changes. What a play back in Cooley. Cooley's coming out. And show the puck, miss the net barely. Go back at the blind. Back to Arvis and leave the puck going up at the Dvorak. The puck bouncing the puck to other side. Recovery went out by Vancouver Canucks with over 1 minute to go remaining, guys. At the first period, Montreal Canadiens 4. The Vancouver Canucks 0. That's what's happening right now at the Vancouver downtown and West Canadian. Go back to Montreal Canadiens at the red line. Controlling an offensive zone. Punch the puck on the back behind intercept. Sarkowski back in the house. Back on the line. Sarkowski is back on the ice with the Monahan and Anderson. The reverse for Montreal Canadiens. Kovacev down to the puck. Possibly icing. Going to be the card. We're going to set on that side. So Sarkowski back on the ice for the Montreal Canadiens. And we're going to wait now for the TV timeout. Thanks so much, everybody, be a part of the show tonight. Igor Pereira, good evening, Igor. Jeremy N is in the house. Welcome, everybody. She coming. Just coming is in the house. Francois Pitt, Mark Zach, Peter Martin, he's in the house. King of Gamer. Kogel is in the house. Thanks so much. Through the puck by Vancouver. Missed the net barely. Go back on the other side. Recovery by Montreal Canadiens. Sarkowski drive the puck behind. Intercept up by Vancouver. In front of Mike Madison. Drive the puck behind. Boss there. In front of the net. Missed the net barely. after a mistake by Mike Madison. Battle on the left side by McCabe. McCabe battle for the puck in the blue line. Get out of the zone by Vancouver Canucks. Going to reset on the right side for the bench from Montreal. Don't play the puck behind the Montembeault. Recovery by the Montreal Canadiens behind the net, I think, is Kovacevic. Battle by Bernie Pie behind the net to Mike Madison. Hold the puck a little bit for the front of the net of Montreal. Lot the puck defensively. The puck bouncing the puck behind the goaltender is going to be the end of this period, guys. Yes, I didn't make a mistake. Yes, you see 4-0. You're absolutely right. I'm right about this because Montreal Canadiens guy scored 4 goals in the first period. What a period for the Montreal Canadiens. What a bad period for the Vancouver Canucks. I'm talking about, the goaltender. Spencer Martin gave 4 goals and 8 shots. So going to interesting. Harris have 2 assists, I believe, during that first period. Going to see around what's happening. Montreal Canadiens, Cole Caulfield assisted by Jordan Harris at 7:49. Nick Zuski assisted by Coley at 12:34. Sean Mannion assisted by Zuski and Madison. Second point on Madison, Zuski at 14:57. And finally, at the last goal of the night, and Michael Peseta get that goal for the Montreal Canadiens. The shot of 11-9 for the Montreal Canadiens. And that's happening. Peseta assisted by Harris and Jake Evan at 16-17. So net domination for the Montreal Canadiens, guys, at the first period. Again, the Vancouver Canucks is still 4-0. 2-2 Florida Calgary versus the Arizona Coyotes. For the second game, we have only 2 games in action tonight. Another surprise happening around the league tonight. We welcome everybody. Kelly Desjardins is in the house. Kelly, welcome back in with the Hockey Nation Live Show. Glad to see you around to stop by tonight. Don't forget, guys, click on the like. That'd be awesome. Up to the 8th minute, it was all Canucks and Zev Lecav. You're absolutely right about this one over there. Go night, go. Next man up. Coach Vegas always has the next man up. Them great W for the, there was lead 3-0. They come back, the Boston 3-3, and it took to go on the shootout, 5th or 6th shot attempts, and then Riley Smith score. Great performance of Logan Thompson again to keep the Vegas Golden Knights in the game, and they got the first W, the first loss at the Boston Bruins at home, and great win for Bruce Cassidy, the coach over there. Sarkozy is going to retire from CTE before he turned 20. Marco, yeah, absolutely right about this one. That now he's back on the ice, really impressive about this. MLS is proud of his squad. Steve G, absolutely right, 11 shot, 4 goal, good ratio. Look at the absolutely right for Ziski is the number 1, by the way, on the shooting percentage in the NHL. Before the game, he was at 26.5. So imagine now with that shot he got tonight. That gave him a better way to do this. Power play Montreal 0-2-0-1 for Vancouver. The minute penalty 7, Montreal 9 for Vancouver. 47 face-off winning by the Montreal, 53 Vancouver. Black shot 3-4 advantage Vancouver. Take away 2 Montreal, 1 Vancouver. Gave away 0 Montreal. This is really an important stat if you want to give away 0 puck. That's give away when Montreal dominate tonight. The Cole and Nick show. Butch is in the house. Welcome back, Butch. Going to be a blowout tonight. Gav McCart, he's in the house with Butch. Welcome, both of you. Marco Larabie. Watch out. It's not over. Luc Lafortune stake of how much gold for the boys. You know what? I'll be honest with you. It's a great comments by Luc Lafortune. You know me? Yeah, so many turnover this year. So many come back. I know some Montreal is going to lose tonight. My point is not, it's just strange, a crazy season in NHL. You look, Minnesota was winning 5-1, guys, at the end of the second period Sunday. What happened? Dallas scored 4 goals in the third period, tied the game, and fortunately they lost in the shootout 6-5. So I'm not said it's going to, they're going to happen tonight because the way they play right now, Vancouver, is not looking good for them. But you never know. In hockey this year, it's just a crazy season on my eyes. Cody Cousin scored his first of the season, one-hand shootout. Yeah, you talk about Michael Peseta. I love it. XAO Trooper is in the house. Welcome aboard. Thanks to be with us. Don't forget to click on the likes. Eric Tidro, welcome back. Eric, hopefully doing well. Steven Parkin, up all fast tonight. Vancouver does not hit. The app will skate all around them tonight. Absolutely. Great comments, Steven. I like the fact you mentioned that Red does not hit and the speed of Montreal Canadiens. You're a really good comment from you, Steven. Thanks to us. Don't forget, guys, click on the like. We're missing only 20 likes to get the 100. Did you watch Mini at Dallas Lucky? I watched the game Sunday. Jerry, awesome. Monty, keep them and the game early. Great comments for Rick. I absolutely agree with you about that one over there. Did you see the first 8 minutes? Be happy. It's not 4-0 Canucks. About that, Canucks defense is weak. Great comment for Butch about that one. We know the problem for the Canucks has always been the defenseman, but right now, it's not helping, guys. Is the goaltender Martin not looking good tonight for them? Hughes, it would bring in Monahan to help us tank. Monahan were making the playoff. I never said it's over until it's over. Eric, directement de Victoriaville. Sunday night. Don't forget, guys, click on the likes. We have a couple of information we can give to you right now here. First of all, guys, the Montreal Canadiens are want to take the lead after the first period. They are 7-1-0 since the beginning of the season. They are 7-2-1 when they scored the first goal of the game for the Montreal Canadiens. And if you want to see a little bit more stats, Montreal Canadiens scoring per period, 20 in the first period, 15 they gave away. But the second period and the third period, guys, they are minus 11 differential goal. So very important to think about this. The shots are really dominate, guys, on the second period, Montreal. They gave almost 300 shots versus 246. So Montreal have to get better during the second period. I think Montreal will now have to be smarter for the second period. That gave them the chance to win tonight against the Vancouver Canucks. We have Mr. Boy Lano. Sarkowski needs to start protecting himself to keep his head up. He's skating. He's taking far too many hard hits this year already. A great comment about this. Absolutely agree. I believe the controversy with Boudreau will affect Vancouver until he gets fired. They have to choice now. Yeah, great comment, Luciano. We'll talk about the situation with him and Bowser. What about PK? Are you talking about BK Subban or are you talking about the PK stats? About that one over there. I don't know which one you're talking about, but if you want to see the stat for the PK, Montreal is 11 and the power play is 29 and the Vancouver are 29 on PK and 7 on the power play. Victoria, Ogtown, yeah, they take the Victoriaville. Boudreau's vote should be Bruce Boudreau should be losing is right now. A lot of pressure on him to save Vancouver back on track. Absolutely right, 7. I don't think so. They will come back and he would Boudreau look good tonight. No mustard on his face. Yep, absolutely right about this. Great goaltending. One game always did, always will. Roger, great comments. The Canucks will come back strong. Barbecue Brews will make sure they do. Will be interesting to see that. 2-2 Calgary. Thanks to RJ about this one. That Marco Red Face. Williams, another question. How many game and the road to the we have one of the like 23 so far? Yeah, absolutely right about this one over there. We're still at 80 right now, so we're still missing a couple of likes to get that number tonight. And that's what we got tonight at this game. Williams, no mods. RJ. And we're going to wait right now. We're going to try to get you the goal of the night, guys. Give you a little bit more information about this. Now we have 54 here. 21 here. $14 and $8. And then the last goal, Peseta, is 54. So here the goal, guys, you have to tonight. So the goal for the Montreal 4-0. Caulfield 14 is assisted by Harris. Suzuki 14 assisted by Coley. Monahan is 6 of the season assisted by Suzuki and Madison. And then Peseta, first of the year, assisted by Jake Evan and Jordan Harris. The number, our guys, the number at the end is the assisted by the player's number. So no room to put their name. So I just put the number there. That's what we do usually every single time. We'll see what happened here. We didn't like your go. Happy Monahan score. Rick Bengal. Yeah, absolutely right about this one over there. Piquet Subban, we don't miss him. Eric, unfortunately, Montreal don't need Piquet Subban this year. Pro Barry Trust, neck, and actually under his chin. Marco. I'm going to start crying. Matrix, welcome back in the house, Matrix. A long time. Don't forget to click on the likes. That'd be awesome. Real deal. Montreal is a first-line team, period. You're absolutely right about this, Luc Lafortune, for the Montreal Canadiens. Look like I just need that gel passer. Richard, you're not only one. I'm well down on the trouble. Calgary Flames score 3-2. Congratulations for them. Should the app sign Monahan? I think it's accept 5.5 for 5 years should be a good move. I would say no to you, Steven. I don't see... we have Gallagher, guys. What happening at any player, Steven, after 30 years old? I don't see a good move for that one over there. Too much money, and I don't see the benefit of that one. I would prefer to teaching Owen Beck or other young Kirby Doc. What do you do with Kirby Doc? He's a center. Yeah, no spot for him. If you put money in there, so Doc is what do you do with Doc? What do you do with Christian Dvorak? You know what I mean? Like, they get Doc guys to be a center, not a winger. Oh, yeah, he's looking good. But what do you do with Sarkowski now? Right? What are you going to do with Philippe Mézard? What are you going to do with Sean Farrell? What are you going to do with Joshua Roy? What are you going to do with Riley Kidney? What do you do now, the next pick NHL draft 2023, if it's a center? I don't think so. It would be happen about this one over there. I don't see the benefit behind that. Marco said, Randy said 3-2 about this. But great comments, Steven, by the way. And then Marco, Coach, how many holidays do they have? And I don't know, Adam. It's like crazy. Yesterday, again, I just came out 1 week earlier. It's just like, I don't know. I need to put this on my calendar to be ready. Pray for a Canucks win matrix. Every day is a holiday in Thailand. That's a great way to say that, Jeffrey. Yeah, absolutely. Sounds like I play better on the road this season so far. You're absolutely right about this, Butch. I agree with you. Simbaga, I totally disagree to sign Monahan for 5 years, trade the guy, and get some good asset. I will agree with you, Zeph, about this. The only way I would say to you, you keep Monahan, a contract at 3 years less, right, and $5 million max. Otherwise, let him go. And he's 29 years old. He's looking for one more year and one more good contract because after that is over for him. So I would not see this for me. Gally has been super quiet lately. No, Morning Wood in the house. Welcome aboard. Yes, he is. First of all, he's hurt right now. He's out for a minimum 2 weeks, Morning Wood. Steve G took the emoji of Colorado Eagles. CG, yeah, good one. Great point, Roger. Totally, it's front team. Coach, Pesa is a coach dream. He try hard, and MS is a good teacher for him to have, Pierre Martin. Yeah, I don't know. He's not my favorite player, so I think Montreal Canadiens I would prefer to have other player at Pesada. I give credit for that one over there, right? But I don't know. The 4 line for Montreal Canadiens does not do well since the beginning of the season. They have only 1 goal for me. Trade Gallagher to Vancouver now. Coach, trade a few cents for a goalie. Yeah, but ask yourself, Steven, who would you like? Why Vancouver would accept Gallagher? What would be the purpose of Vancouver to get Gallagher? You have no reason. He's come from there. But we have Jonathan Drouin and Montreal. And you guys, you want to put Drouin out because he does not produce. What Gallagher? Because he's from Vancouver. Vancouver said, well, we want Vancouver to get, you know what I mean? Like, you're stuck. You start with that way with there, Steven. Nothing wrong against you. I just give you my other perspective about that one there. 7%. Will you take Gallagher? That's not exactly about that. Enough. The right, Drouin, and are all gone at the end of the season. Coach, there are room for him. I would disagree with you about this one over there. That will be out. Drouin will be out. right? It's not about next season, Jerry. It's about the plan for the next 5 years. Do you believe Monahan at $5.5 million, $6 million per year, at 32 years old, 33 years old, 34 years old, is going to produce for the Montreal Canadiens? That's the biggest problem there about that. I would prefer to take that money and to get a young UFA at 26 years old, a solid prospect at 24, 25 years old, and the trade to get that kind of players top 6 compared to Monahan. I will, you know what I mean? Like, I'll just give you a name. Pierre-Luc Dubois, example. I'm not saying I want him. I just said a UFA, both of that for the Vancouver Canucks. I just want his name. I just give you a couple of names right there as a center. Dylan Larkin for the Detroit Red Wings. 26 years old, 27 years old. What about Monahan? What happened with his health in the next 2 years? At 30 years old, guys, the body of the player in NHL dropped 85%. Only rare players consider performing over 32 years old. And Monahan is already hurt for the last 3 years. What the chance he get hurt again? You gave a bunch of money to the players right now, maybe not guarantee he's going to be performing for the next 5 years that way. Again, that's my own opinion. Not say you are wrong. I just try to give you another perspective to another side. Then after that, again, if Montreal decide to sign him, I'll be fine. But a lot of fans, Montreal blame Marc Bergevin, the contract he gave to Gallagher. Marc Bergevin gave the contract to Josh Anderson. And I can go all the way like that. Want to see another one player drop at 30 years old? Look about Eisner. I don't compare Monahan, but it's another player drop at 30 years old. They just fall apart. I start at 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. So it's a big risk to go that direction. Exact people fall in love with Monahan. He is really good, but it's fun to watch. But we are in the rebuild. Let's have set for a short-term contract. You nailed it, Alexandre. They did the same thing with Lekonen last year. And who is in touch? Let's mark coach. I agree, 3 years, $5 million for Monahan, Jerry. But he's not going to accept that, Jerry. That's the problem. Because he's only 29 years old. He would try to get a 5 years guarantee at $5 million, $25 million minimum. Do you think it's time to call up Simoneau? No, look still a little bit earlier about him. I would love to see Simoneau play this season if I have a chance. I like Monahan, but his age, probably injury, is going to, there we go. Jerry DeVarek is on contract next year. Would be hard to trade. It would not be hard to trade Alexandre. I think DeVarek have some kind of asset in NHL. It's what they get in return. That would be the most important thing. The Calgary Flames win by the score 3-2 tonight. Merry Christmas, coach. Merry Christmas, new feed, Joe. Jacky lost his last 3 fights. Is okay, sent elite the defense with 4 goals. But, yep. I don't talk about Jacky anymore. It's all good on my eyes for Jacky. Second pair going to start, guys. Welcome back. Thanks to be with the Hockey Nation Live show tonight. We're going to return everything. We appreciate to be with us late on that evening of the 11:30 a.m. Eastern time. That's what we got. Second pair is going to start. I'm going to move up remove everything here. And I'm supposed to get 11 shots for the Montreal Canadiens and 9 shots for the Calgary Flame. That's what we got here. Edmonton Oilers lost tonight, guys. Unbelievable. The Oilers struggled. And the Montreal go back over there. The puck drop. We're going to reset behind the net by the Montreal Canadiens and go behind battle with Bowser. About that one over there. Can I set up this? I'll go set up a little bit later. Go back behind it now to Vancouver. Don't pay pipe by OEL. The recovery. And then it was on Peterson. Try the puck to Brock Bowser. Pass the puck behind to OEL. Don't pay pipe behind Montembeault. He's going to reset behind the net. Recovery for the Montreal Canadiens. We're going to go all the way back. The goaltender, guys, for the Vancouver Canucks, by the way, maybe you did not realize they have a new no goalie. It's Colin Deliat. Deliat is a goaltender, was with the Chicago Blackhawks a couple of years ago. Deliat is Delia. I said Delia. It's Delia. Colin Delia. He was drafted by the 28 years old, never been drafted. He came for the Merrimack and the NCAA. And that's what he did. He played 32 games in NHL. Go back right now behind the net à MONTEMBEAULT, chasé par le Vancouver Canucks, turn around by Meilleur. Meilleur in front of Caden Coley. Meilleur turn around again for the third time, pushing one up by Coley. Intercept the puck, pass the puck to corner, recovery by BoOvat at Brainy Park. Intercept par Montreal Canadiens, set up now by Delaney. Delaney the red line, hold the puck a bit, long in puck, don't play par le corner. Armia a little bit too far, recovery by Delaney, pushing one out by Meilleur. They're going to intercept the puck, dumping the puck behind the goaltender of MONTEMBEAULT, possibly icing. No icing. Battle right now, winning by the Vancouver, Brainy Park to the side of MONTEMBEAULT. By the blind, fire puck, Meilleur. MONTEMBEAULT make a save, recovery by Edmondson. Recovery to the side, don't play by neutral zone, set up now by Luciano. Or maybe not Luke Shine, recovery now by Vancouver, attacking now the left side, MONTEMBEAULT, change the direction, hold the puck right the way back, shoot the puck, black shot by Montreal Canadiens, recovery at the blue line. Now Vancouver drop the puck outside the zone, going to recover in defensive zone, set up now by Tyler Myers. They're going to go back on defensive zone and going to regroup all the way back in the puck, go out of the play, going to reset with 18-22 seconds remaining on this second period. Montreal Canadiens 4. Coach, get ready for the app one because your guy, tough shine, come in. We cannot say a lot of fight tonight about this one. Zeb like exact. We cannot say he lost his fight tonight. Avalanche will take Manon and 2 stretcher for 2 first round pick. Avalanche will take a 2 stretcher for 2 round pick. About this, Jerry. And then we'll go from that fight. No, coach, he is wrong. Grizev, he slipped Rick Bengal. Dumois on the second line. Beck on the third line. Steven Parking. Yep, I like that idea about this one. Stop it for about that. So while the Vancouver Canucks, the Goaltender, stop with Albert fighting is better than that. The Jefferson. What father fighting is better than that. When glad he play in Montreal, it's a team for him first round for the playoff. Will trade him. Pierre Martin, go back now, defensive zone, contrôlé par le Montreal Canadien, attaqué maintenant par Jake Evans. Control the puck a little bit longer, shoot the puck behind Delia. The puck go out of the play. We're going to reset now at 7:21 to go remaining on this second period. 10 shots for the Canucks and 11 for the Montreal Canadiens. Rudolph, he became a assistant because Gallagher is out. Rudolph, so I just want to mention this to you. Sean Manin is where the A because Gallagher is not on the roster tonight. So they can change it that way. Rudolph, if hopefully that's helping you to get that one. Go back now, contrôlé par le Montreal Canadien, contrôlé par le site. Buccaneers 17 and the Saints 16. Go back on left side, recovery by Pitlick, drop the puck in the blue line, set up now by Jake Evans, return the puck to Pitlick, intercept now, lead the puck to Pesada. Pesada behind at the Ash Mark, bring the puck at the blind, intercept now by the Vancouver Canucks at the blind. It's coming offensive zone, don't play by MONTEMBEAULT. New players coming for Vancouver. MONTEMBEAULT lead the puck in the corner, recovery now behind the net by Amen, intercept by Kovacevic, change the direction in front of Mikhail, bring the puck to the left side to Pitlick. Pitlick in neutral zone, passing the puck, intercept by Vancouver Canucks, will be back on offensive zone. Turn around by Brock Bowser at the blue line, hold the puck, fire puck, black shot in front of the net, recovery by Montreal Canadiens, don't put the puck outside the zone, chasing by Bowser, diving the puck back to Luke Shine, pass the puck to the side, controlling up by Vancouver, drive the puck behind to Bowser, Bowser in front of Kovacevic, change direction, bring the puck to the blue line, pinch one up by Caulfield, intercept by Kovacevic, by the puck to the side, back to Caulfield to Pitlick, Pitlick at the red line, Pitlick lob the puck, don't play the puck, great hit by Vancouver, the puck go back by Ziski in front of Mikhail, lead the puck to Caulfield hold the puck, back on the blue line, fire puck, miss the net barely by Edmondson, I believe, recovery by Mikhail now turn around, Mikhail pressure by by Caulfield. Caulfield still the puck, bring the puck to the side, intercept now by Peterson. Peterson change the direction for the Arbor to Kirby Dock. Peterson try the puck in the corner and intercept by Quinn Hughes. Pinch the puck to the side to Shine. Back to Miller. Miller now hold the puck a little bit longer. Miller holding the puck, going to regroup. Back to Quinn Hughes behind the Delia, the goaltender, going to reset. New players coming for both teams. Long stretch back by Hughes. Don't play the puck behind the MONTEMBEAULT. Chasing the puck. We have icing part of Vancouver Canucks. We're going to reset on defensive zone. We have 11-11 the shot. That's what we got so far. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. About with fight one is mad for look la personne. Marco, most people don't have Will just said about this one over there. And then we'll go Flame went 3-2. Yep, so right about this. I hope they get rid of Anderson. My end it went that by the end of the season. Yeah, possible about this. Nobody can play the other others. I go back on left side, recovery by Montreal, hold the puck, shoot the puck, intercept by Vancouver Canucks, go back on neutral zone, kick out the puck and for the bench. Battle right now by Cody, top the puck behind, recovery by Montreal. Now attacking on offensive zone, hold the puck on me, shoot the puck over the head, the puck bouncing in front of the net, no respawn, and nothing else, going to reset now. And Lucian pushing Armia. Armia is laughing a little bit. Marco Lave, I always thought the Boudreau looked like what Charlie Brown would look like at 60 years old with a mustache, a dog diet. Barry, good night, chat. I hope don't wake up to a last piece out. Look, have a good night, buddy. Have an amazing, great work at home tomorrow. Thanks a lot. Don't forget, guys, click on the like when you leave the building. 7 bucks, that image is not in my head. Thank you so much. And that's what we got so far. We have 91 likes. Don't forget to get when you put them out Canadiens at the line set up now by Arbor. Shoot the puck, hit the post maybe, or hit the goaltender, recovery behind the net. Armia guy is the number one for the Montreal Canadiens with the most shot on the net. Go back behind the net at the blind. Shoot the puck, miss the net, recovery by Suzuki, I believe. Suzuki hold the puck. I don't know why Manen is not on the ice right now. Oh yeah, he's coming to the left side. Shoot the puck right away back. Saved by the Vancouver Canucks. I apologize. I saw it was not money. It was Harris. A recovery went out by Josh by Selkeski in front of the bench. He got hit again. Again, him pushing to the left side, and now we have a battle in front of the bench. And now Montreal don't pin the puck behind the goaltender. Chased by Arbor behind the goaltender. Intercept by Delia. Bring the puck to the left side. Recovery now by the Montreal Canadiens. I think it was Anderson. Pass the puck to the side. Recovery by Anderson behind the net. Anderson can control the puck. Go back to the wall on the left side of the goaltender. Bring the puck behind the net. Intercept now by Myers. A battle for the other side. Recovery went out by the Montreal Canadiens. Great play back to Beseda. The 4-line for the Montreal. Have a good night so far. Go back to pit lake. Leave the puck in the corner by Arbor. Arbor's coming out. Lose the puck behind Mikhail. Recovery went out by the Amen for the Canucks. Dumping the puck on this side. Going to be a nice thing for the Vancouver Canucks. Going to reset now on the defensive zone of Vancouver Canucks with a little bit over 13, less of 14 minutes to go remaining, guys, on this second period between the Vancouver Canucks and the Montreal Canadiens. 4-0 Montreal. Yeah, still 4-0. Should have played inside. Oh, missed the net by Caulfield on the left side behind the net, behind the goal, the post. Recovered by Vancouver Canucks. Don't pay upon defensive on the puck, bouncing the puck, all back on defensive. Possibly I seen it. It was the call. What a chance by Cole Caulfield. He's smiling right now. He could score his 15th of the year after a pass from Suzuki. We're going to see the replay on the left side. Shoot the puck, bouncing back. Suzuki pass the puck, and Caulfield, he hit the outside of the net. Great play by Nick Suzuki again. Suzuki is unbelievable with his passing, pass left and right. Unbelievable performance of the Suzuki. Face up of the left side of the goaltender Vancouver Canucks. Winnie Pazinski, bring it by the blind. Set up now by Madison. Madison's coming out. Madison hold the puck. Madison the goal line in front of the net. A little bit too far for Caulfield. But the puck bouncing back over service. Back to Caulfield. Caulfield loses the puck right there. Pansy Pazinski still the puck by Kirby Doc. And go recover Pazinski. Try to get back to Doc. Doc hold the puck right now. Goal line. Pressure by Montreal. Canadiens. Vancouver are full hand right now with the Vancouver. Back to Caulfield behind the net. Takes the ski. Crossover. Come back to the ski. Back again to cover service. Fire. A bomb for Mike Madison. Saved by the goaltender Vancouver. Go back on the left side. Recovered by Vancouver. Bring the puck to corner. Chasing the puck by the goaltender. Pressure again by Cole Caulfield. Lead the puck with the blind. Go back to cover service. Shoot the puck. Miss the net. Go back to the left side to Mike Madison at the goal line. Shoot the puck behind the net to Ziski. Hold the puck with there. Vancouver look like an American Achilles. Went out back to Caulfield. Caulfield press up on the back door. Go back on the left side. Go back to Ziski. Go back to Madison. Madison back to the blind. Cover service. Hold the puck down out. Ziski lose the puck a little bit. Recover by himself. Chased by Vancouver Canucks. Going to be an offensive zone. Controlling now. Coming back on behind MONTEMBEAULT. Keep control the puck behind the goaltender. Hit by cover service. Recovered by Montreal Canadiens. Vancouver still the puck. Go back. DDD. Set up now. Fire the puck. Black shot by MONTEMBEAULT. No rebound in front of MEILLEUR. And that's happening about that. We have some pushing left and right between players. And that's what's happening in front of MONTEMBEAULT. And we're going to have a whistle on the left side. Don't forget, guys, to click on the light. That'd be awesome. And thanks so much to be with us. We have 15 minutes to cross the midnight at the Hockey Nation live show tonight. We have right now 15 shots for 12 for the Montreal Canadiens. And we have a TV timeout. So time to maybe to use some music. Yeah, absolutely right, Zeb, about MONTEMBEAULT right there. Stop the puck all the way back over there. Great comments about MONTEMBEAULT. Thanks so much, Austin, for the likes. We appreciate that. Don't forget, click add play at 5% like they were on the power play. On the last shift was unbelievable. The puck movement between Madison, Suzuki, Caulfield, Doc, and Kovacevic. So in the chat, one of the 30 team name from. No worries, Jose. Why not to see the reverse? About this, all main is that is AB management way better que last regime. Don Burt is a great comments about this one over there. What if I want 64 team league already? And then that does mean much. I do wonder what your year you go plan on try to win. 4 more likes. Then don't forget to click on the like. It'll be awesome. We're getting there very slowly. Back now, winning par the Montreal Canadiens. Long the puck on neutral zone. Pinching the puck on the left side. Recovery went up by Vancouver Canucks. Don't pay par Garland. Bring the puck to the side. Turn around to the side. Controlled by Garland. Shoot the puck. Man, the boy make a save. Rebound. Saved by the last minute by Armia. Recovery now the blind. Set up now by Myers. Shoot the puck. Black shot by Montreal Canadiens. Going attacking at 3 versus 2 for Montreal Canadiens. Hold the puck on the side. Kick out the puck to the side to dead enough. A little bit too far for Coley. And the recovery by Vancouver Canucks. Attacking went out. Vancouver attacking back at 3 versus 2. Garland with a great play by Arbor to kept controlling and kept back behind the net. And Armia find a way to get a puck and going to break out. Got Armia don't play the puck in front of Arbor. Recovered by Vancouver Canucks. Kuzmenko bring the puck to the side. Control the right side of MONTEMBEAULT. Hold the puck on the side of the back door. Coming by Shine. Shine's coming out. Hold the puck. Shoot the puck. And MONTEMBEAULT make a save in front of Bowser. No rebound. We're going to reset now on the left side of MONTEMBEAULT. And that's gave another shot for the Vancouver. The 13th of the night. That's happening right there. Robert, welcome aboard. Robert Owen is in the house. Directly from Seattle. would be a solid match tomorrow. Awesome, Robert. Glad to have good luck tomorrow night. Enjoy your night over there at the Bright Arena. Don't forget to click on the likes. We're almost there now. Montreal attacking. Anderson. Shoot the puck. Save by Idilia. Lose the point for the net. A little bit too far for Suckerski. Recovered by Quinn Hughes. Hughes went out behind the goaltender. Hit by Suckerski. Go back in the corner. Recovered by Anderson. See the puck. Anderson wrap up. Saved by the goaltender. Recovered went out by Brooke Bowser in front of Jake Haven. Go back on defensive zones. They're setting out by Vancouver. Lamb the puck behind the right on Montembeault. Chased by Jordan Harris. Ball went out the blind. Go DD. Set up now by Myers now. Fire puck, black shot by Suckerski, recovered by the defenseman of the Vancouver. Shoot the puck, black shot now by Jake Evans. Go back in the corner. Vancouver recover the puck. Go back and hold the puck, cycling the puck to on the opposite side. Recovered by the Vancouver Canucks. Bring the puck to Myers. Myers pass the puck to the left side. Fire the puck. Bless the net again. Go back behind the goaltender. Montembeault searching for the puck. Finally, they go back behind the right side. A little bit too far for Alderson. Edmondson. Don't play the puck in front of the bench from Montreal. Suckerski, no chance in front of Myers. Recovery by the Montreal Canadiens. I think it was a Coley. Recovery by the Vancouver. Hold the puck by Mahler. Set up now in the back door. Harmer shoot the puck. And shoot the puck. And miss an empty net by the Vancouver Canucks. Montembeault make a big save. Recovery went out by the Vancouver. Now get up by Montreal. Bitlick all the way back. Pass the puck a little bit to Jake Evans. Company now at 2-1. Pass it down. Breakaway. Hold the puck. Hold the back door. Intercept by the defenseman of Vancouver. Shoot the puck on the left side. Intercept by cover service. Bring the puck to Jake Evans. Back to cover service. Hold the puck again. Back to Evans at the goal line. Back to the blue line. Set up by Pitlick. Go back to Madison. Madison hold the puck. Shoot on the left side. Battle right now by Jake Evans. Battle for the puck. Find a way to get a puck. Back to Madison. Go back to cover service. Shoot the puck. And miss the net completely by Montreal. Don't pay puck by the goaltender. By behind the net by Montreal. Pitlick will now hold the puck behind the goaltender. The Vancouver Canucks. Intercept by Pitlick. Still the puck behind the net. Right, battle right now. Pitlick down the puck behind the net. Cycling with Pesada. Cycling now at the goal line. Hold the puck a little bit longer. Back to the puck behind the net to Skis. Go to the goal line. Back to the puck the line. Set up that cover service. Pass the puck to Madison. Shoot the puck. Tip in front of the net. Save for the goaltender. Recovery by Vancouver. Now the intercept by cover service. Bring the puck to Ski. Back to Pesada. Pesada break to Ski. Fire the puck. Black shot by Vancouver Canucks. The puck go back in the corner. Quick control by Zuski. The Montreal attacking the back door. A little bit too far for Caulfield. Find a way to get a puck back to the blue line. Go back to Albert. Back again to Madison. Bring to Harris. Harris try to get Zuski and finally Vancouver don't play the puck. Intercept by Madison. Madison keep the puck in the zone. Unbelievable. The Montreal Canadiens, but the puck bouncing. Finally Vancouver lob the puck in defensive zone. Montreal will reset. We have offside. We're going to recover. What a performance for the Montreal Canadiens tonight against the Vancouver Canucks. They cannot see, they only see white jersey tonight. And the Montreal Canadiens, we have a TV timeout. We're going to wait a little bit longer for come back on that game. But what a performance on the Montreal Canadiens tonight. We have to appreciate what they do so far. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. To the room, Marco. Yep. We have a TV timeout. Hey guys, for the 24th time of the season, 25th time, we have 23, 24, 25th time, guys, the Montreal Canadiens. We did it again under the streak of the game of the 100 likes. Thank you. River, chop, chop, chop. $25 likes, 25 game with 100 likes. Thanks so much, everybody, to your participation tonight. Thanks for all the likes. You make a big fun at the Hockey Nation Live show. There we go. Thanks so much again for everybody. Here we go. Let's go back now on the play-by-play. Montreal Canadiens now in front of the bench of Vancouver. Try to get it back on the side. Intercept by Kirby Duck. Hit by now by Vancouver Canucks. The puck go back to Caulfield. Caulfield left the puck a little bit too far for Suzuki. But did it outside, going to recover by LUCIANO. Shane's getting with the puck set up now. Intercept by the Montreal Canadiens by Kirby Duck. And finally, the puck go back defensive zone. Set up by Montreal. Going to go DDD. And going to recover by Arbor. Bring the puck behind to Iris. Back to Arbor. Arbor pass the puck left side. Back to Caulfield. Caulfield left the puck to the goaltender. Intercept with the glove. No. Keep the puck in the glove. We're going to reset now on the right side of the goaltender. 20 shot for the Montreal Canadiens since the beginning of the season. That's what happening. The game. That's happening right now for between both teams, guys. A little bit lose the excitement right now. Montreal have 0 goals on the second period, and Vancouver has 0 goal too. Face off now on the right side of the goaltender, winning by Vancouver. Love the puck in the zone. The puck bouncing it back over the stick of Caden Coley. Look at shoulder check, chased by Mikhaev. Now Coley battle for the puck, draw the puck to Edmondson. Find a way to drop the puck by Jake Evans. Great play by Evans now. Pass the love the puck in the zone. The puck bouncing over. A little bit too far for Sekowski to go back on the defensive zone. Resetting up by Vancouver Canucks. Bouncing the puck again by Mikhaev. Go to recover in the defensive zone. Go back on the neutral zone. Don't play the puck to Bowser. Love the puck to Mikhaev. Mikhaev intercept the puck. Bring the puck to the opposite side. Back to Madison. Don't play the puck by UEL behind the net. Montreal try to get back outside the zone by Sekowski. Battle for the puck. Go back to Kubi for Caden Coley. Pass the puck to Edmondson. Love the puck neutral zone. And the puck go bouncing back. Chased by the Montreal Canadiens. Check up by Jake Evans. Great play by Evans. Play the puck between skate in front of UEL. But we have a penalty for the Vancouver Canucks. And Montreal Canadiens for the third time are going to be on the power play. This could be the hammer of the game tonight. The Montreal Canadiens now on the power play. It's the same thing, Paulo, with Montembeault. It's the same thing they do with Sekowski or any rookie. They try to protect him a little bit, keep his confidence, and to learning from those mistakes. And that not mistake, but learning from those games. It will come with time, but right now they just protect him. I think that's the way they figure out that one. And he can consist the performing. Sekowski cannot get away from Evans. Caulfield said, okay, I will be do Evans play second line center. Steven go back on the side, control the puck by the net, right back to Ziski. Kind the puck to Madison. Hold the puck right now. Montreal on power play, guys. Pass the puck to right side to Doc to Ziski. Hold the puck back to goal line. The Varak and Manin is on the locker room, by the way. Back to the Varak, back to Ziski, back to Madison. Madison's getting the puck back to Ziski's coming now. Ziski control the puck back to the right. In front of the net, Kirby Duck shoot the puck, miss the net. The puck outside is on going to recovery on the left side. I'm going to reset with 1:10 to go remaining on the power play and about over a little bit 6 minutes to go remaining on the second period. Go back to the Varak, keep the puck to Doc. Doc hitting right now by Miller. Battle for the puck, chasing by the Varak. Miller try back outside zone. Great play by Doc. Finally, puck go back by Shine. Shine will control the puck. Bouncing the puck and around the board. A little bit too far for Montreal. The puck go behind the net of the Montembeault. Recovered by Mike Madison. They're going to reset. Less of 45 seconds remaining on the power play. No shot on the net. Madison hold the puck. Draw the puck behind to Ziski. Keep the puck to Caulfield. Caulfield attacking. Caulfield to Ziski. Control the puck still by Vancouver Canucks. Coming back by dumping the puck on the left side. I think it's Hammond. Go back to Montembeault. Recovery behind the net. And Montembeault leave the puck to Madison. Madison's coming. New unit number 2 for the Montreal Canadiens. Anderson is on the ice. And Madison dumping the puck behind the net. Chased by Armia in front of the defenseman of the Sekowski. Leave the puck behind to Arbor. Arbor right now hold the puck. Arbor right now pass the puck to Sekowski at the blue line. Sekowski back at the goal line to Armia. Leave the puck to Anderson. The puck bouncing over his stick. Controlled by Anderson. Recover the puck. Pass the puck to Sekowski on the right side of the goaltender. Back to Arbor. Arbor hold the puck a little bit longer. Shoot the puck in front of the net. The puck bouncing over the goaltender. Back again for Armia. Finally back to Tyler Myers. We have Evans strength 5 versus 5. The puck bouncing the puck neutral zone. Set up now. Myers control. Kick out the puck to Hammond. Fire the puck. And Montembeault make a save. Rebound. Armia punch. I run the ball, the puck all the way back on defensive zone like a golf shot, and the puck go all the way back behind the goaltender of the Vancouver Canucks for an icing for the Montreal Canadiens. We're going to reset on the left side of Montembeault, and that's what we got so far. Vancouver attacking right now on the back door. Great stick for the Montreal Canadiens. Puck go back, bounce in the puck, go back on the blue line. Set up now by Vancouver. Bring the puck behind the goaltender of Montembeault. Chasing right now. Recovery by Arbor. Arbor use the board in front of Brozer. Bring the puck in front of the net. Back to OEL. Shoot the puck. Montembeault. Make a save to go back on the other side. Recovery now by the blue line. By the defenseman. Go back to Eden Bear. Back to OEL. Back to Bear. Bear set up now. Looking. Pass on the left side. Leave the puck in the corner by Michael. Recovery by the Montreal Canadiens. Love the puck by Kovacevic. I believe the puck bouncing the puck and they go back all the way back on defensive zone. And Eden Bear recover the puck. We're going to reset. Less of 4 minutes to go remaining on the second period. Still 4-0. The puck bouncing the puck in neutral zone. Reset now by Vancouver. Back to Bear. Bear long play puck behind the Montembeault. Possibly a dead offside. Recovery by Pesera. Pesera skating with the puck. Pesera the neutral zone. Pesera turn around like a NASCAR driver. Turn around to go back on the defensive zone. Regroup behind the goaltender of the Jordan Harris. Harris hold the puck. Pass the puck to the side. Set up now by the Montreal Canadiens. Control the puck in defensive zone. Don't pay puck by Pesera. Intercept by Vancouver. Don't pay puck back to Arbor. Arbor hold the puck. Pass the puck to Harris, I believe, in front of the bench of Vancouver. Don't pay puck in front to the side. Intercept by the Bozer. Bring the puck to the side. Bozer's coming now. Bozer in front of the net. Bozer's coming. Shoot the puck. It's score. It's not Bozer, it's Garland. I apologize. And the Vancouver Canucks score the first goal of the night. Again, a Montreal Canadiens. A turnover. I would like to see the turnover at the blue line. And then someone between Harris and Arbor. We see have a turnover over there. Lose the puck on the left side. And Arbor lose his edge after Harris. The Montreal Canadiens, the young defenseman, completely destroyed by the Vancouver Canucks on that one over there. We have to give credit for the Vancouver Canucks on that one after a mistake by Jordan Harris and Arbor about that one over there. Now we're going to reset now on the neutral zone. Go back all the way. And we have 3:06 to go. The puck bouncing the puck behind the goaltender. Montreal Canadiens will possibly an icing with a little bit over 3 minutes to go. Go back now on the left side. Don't pay a puck by the Vancouver Canucks. Try to get a puck around. Edmondson pinch the puck. Miller in front of Doc. Pass the puck. Coffey's coming. Fire the puck. He missed the post, I believe, over the net of the goaltender. What a shot by Caulfield. He was alone in front of. What a bad play by Miller. And they'll go back behind the net by Coley. They're going to intercept. We have a nice scene. And that's what happening about that. But Cole Caulfield, guys, an opportunity like that in front of him. We're going to see the replay on that shot. And that's happening. William got a crash coach early day. All right, William, have a good night. Sad to see 4-1. And fact for Paulo, just as to predict, the Canucks are going to come back. They are winning this 9-4. All right, we'll see happening. About this, Gian Paulo, that's pretty our full name there. Okay, I'm kidding. I know they are talking about playing for the page about this one there. What I have here. Go back on the left side, recovery now by the Vancouver Canucks. Bring it back behind the net of the Montreal Canadiens. Chasing right now. Bring it back to the side. Intercept by Cody, I believe. Drive it back to the board. Intercept now by Myers. Don't pay puck behind the goaltender. Vancouver hold the puck behind the net. Emerson chasing the puck in front of the net. A little bit too far for Vancouver, but try to get the puck at the line. So that now by Myers. Bring the puck at the hash mark. Set up now by Mikhail. Bring the puck to the corner. Vancouver hold the puck right there to Mikhail. Mikhail hold the puck back to Myers. Myers coming now. Chasing by the Montreal Canadiens. Caulfield, no chance. Caulfield try to get outside the zone. There's no chance right away. And now go back behind the goaltender. I think it's Brooke Bozer. Bozer hold the puck behind the net to Pedersen. Hold the puck behind the net of Montembeault. But Pedersen front to Mikhail. Shoot the puck in the boot. The Vancouver Canucks score. And that's happening about this one over there. And the Canucks take the lead, cut the lead from 4-2 at the end of the second period. A turnover behind the net between the young men of the Caulfield and the Suzuki. And 1:32 to go remaining at the end of this second period. Pedersen, what a play behind the net. And Brady Park in front, and no chance. Bad play by Edmondson. Do not cover his man. Again, Edmondson, that's the first time he does it for the Montreal Canadiens. Again, Patterson in front of the net. Did not cover anybody. And that's happening there. Go back now. The Vancouver Canucks go back with a lead, cut the lead from 4-2. Go back on the side. Recovery from Montembeault. Pass the puck to the side. Recovery now by Kovacevic. Turn around. Kovacevic bring the puck to the side to Armia. Armia qui contrôle le puck. Turn around in the zone. The puck go bounce in the puck. Vancouver try to get puck in. Finally, going to be out. Don't play puck by Vancouver. That's 1:10 to go remaining on the second period. Kovacevic hold the puck. Pass the puck all the way back on the Madison Harris, I believe, to run around. Reset by Vancouver. Don't play puck behind the goaltender. Go back at Madison. Back to Kovacevic by Montembeault. Pass the puck to the side to Armia. Armia pass the puck to Slavkovski. Don't be in the puck right away. By the Vancouver Canucks going to recovery on defensive zone. Going to reset. Pass the puck to right side. Don't play the puck behind the goaltender Montembeault. Leave the puck right. Intercept by him. Play the puck around the board. The puck go back on the goaltender behind the net by Madison. By Kovacevic. Miscommunication. Find the net. Intercept by Montreal. By the puck bounce in the blue line. Vancouver hold the puck right now. Shoot the puck. Miss the net barely. Go back to the side. Recovery by Montreal Canadiens. Lob the puck. Intercept by Vancouver Canucks. Turn around by Madison, I believe. Hold the puck. 23 seconds to go. Fire the puck. Lection. Rebound on the back door. Madison. Another save by Montembeault. Vancouver over the Montreal Canadiens. And the front net. Fire the puck. Black shot by Kovacevic. Back the puck to Madison. Lob the puck. Defensive zone. The puck go back all the back behind the net. We're going to be a nice thing with 7 to go. 7 seconds to go. The Vancouver continue attacking right now. What the end of the second period for Vancouver. It's not over yet with 7.5 seconds to go remaining, guys, on this second period. Yeah, Vancouver winning this 69-4. Clinton, so ironic that a local game cannot be viewed because it's out of the region. Absurd, unbelievable. Clinton, that's crazy. Direct, a stupid play for an offside. Go back now on the left side of the right side of Montembeault. Dvorak face to Elias Pedersen with 8 seconds to go. Go back in Montreal. Hold the puck in the corner by Kovacevic. Kovacevic learned. Kovacevic does not want to do the same mistake he did the last game against Edmonton. Hold the puck in the corner. And this complete, guys, the second period between the Vancouver and the Montreal Canadiens. 2 goals. Garland at 16:44, assisted by Kuzmenko. And then Mikheyev, 7 of the year at 18:28. That assisted by Bozer and Elias Pedersen. That's what we got so far on that period. Everything between both teams. That's what we get at this moment. We're going to wait the shot of 8-12 for the Vancouver Canucks. 8-12 for Vancouver Canucks. And that gave the shot 19-21 for the Vancouver Canucks at the end of the 40 minutes. And we're going to reset now on all the stuff. We're going to try to get the upside Nyak. We have power play, guys. 0-3 Montreal, 0-1 Vancouver. For face-off winning 60-40 Vancouver. Block shot 9 Vancouver, 7 Montreal. Take away 3-3. They gave away 7 gave away by Vancouver, 1 Montreal. The hit are 13-12. Not many hit between both teams, guys, since the beginning of this game. We see Coach Frenchy was right on the comeback. Don't show Cleveland Barron. Those 2 goals show why boys don't do the job at the last minute on the period. Jeremy and Monte was carrying me for a while. They're king of gamer. Cannot you stop everything like that about this? Jose talking about that. I better come out shooting the third period. Jose, you're absolutely right about this. This is the only game we have alive right now or active about this fight. No more generation again. That would be great if you can do that, my friend. That'd be awesome. Just talking about hockey, and that'd be great. We were going to appreciate if you can do that. That's what we got, guys, for the second period. Marco, it is exactly what I was scared of. Glad the period is over. I still play better que Vancouver in second, but um, yeah, possibly the way you see that. I think Montreal struggled a bit more at the second half of the second period. That's the only moment. But again, imagine the third goal of the Vancouver. What could change everything after that? We don't wish that, but it never happened. I was want to share with you guys for the Montreal Canadiens. Some stat that when they lead after the second period, Montreal is 5-0-0 since the beginning of the season for the Montreal Canadiens. So 5-0-0 for the Montreal Canadiens since the beginning of the season. Was 5-3 ad right on the track. Monahan injury not good. Yeah, absolutely. Eagle Frank is in the house. Welcome aboard, Eagle. Hopefully you're doing well, and glad to see you around. The ad one not too bad. Very good first period. Second period, the first 10 minutes was pretty good. The last 10 was not very good, Eagle. But hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully the family is doing good, of course, and you helped. Glad you stopped by. It's getting scary for Monty. Musty cheese. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. That'd be awesome. And then will Canadiens would win this match? So far, Montreal winning, but it's not guaranteed. What are the odds the entire Avalanche team get hurt? The unbelievable run. What's going on with the Colorado? There are 5 minutes to bad hockey and led to poor luck with Arbor missing it footing and gave Canucks some live. Long Strider. Any info on Monahan? Just joined. Sorry, I missed. Not yet. I did not get anything yet. Long. We know he left the building. Left for the locker room. I will say to you around the second period. By the way, McKinnon guy got hurt when he shoot the puck from the blue line. Unbelievable about that one over there. Gave it over a call. Nice to have a time to watch your stream again. Thanks so much, Eagle. Glad you stopped by. And hopefully your speed recovery. Connor may be a big trouble. McKinnon only played 5 minutes and left the game. Yeah, it's a shot for the blue line, Marco. Unbelievable what happening to him tonight. New hook, really good. Smash that puck. The only goal, at the first goal. And again, an empty net gave the W for the Flyers by the score 5-3 tonight. Right, will not return tonight. Just read it on the ad Twitter. Luciano, thanks so much to get this. You're welcome. Long Strider, pas de problème. C'est confirmé. Long Monahan ne va pas retourner ce soir again contre les Vancouver Canucks. Before I die, I want to see 21,000 fans living at the same time. Prefer again Toronto, Austin. The Rangers guy come back in the game. Was losing 4-3 and they score Bennington. Unbelievable. Bennington. And they can see that one of that was 4-4. And turn around by Justin Falk, bring it back to corner. We'll see what a goal like there. Oh my God, Bennington between the pipe. Oof. Not looking good for Bennington, guys. Problem for the breakaway by the Rangers. And that's how happening. And Trocheck, 2 points tonight. Lafrenière, 2 points. Panarin, 2 points for the Rangers tonight. I'm again there, so to hear you are not feeling so well. Having the chance, it's remarkable to say they were picking up number 1 few months ago, and then you're absolutely right about this Eagle. Coach, the Canucks are so a consistency game to game. You're absolutely right, Ronan. Great comments about it. Hopefully doing well, Ronan. And don't forget, guys, to click on the likes button, starting with the injury. Hope is nothing too serious. King, Lawton, Neil McKinnon, and the ribs, the play before that shot when he hurt himself. All right. Thank you for the update about that one over there. Unbelievable. Tonight, the Edmonton lost 4-2. 47 stopped by Skinner, guys. Not looking good in Edmonton right now. The Vegas beat the Boston by a score 4-2 shootout. And then the Calgary beat Arizona 3-2. With that W tonight, Calgary, guys, the Calgary Flame guy are coming back in the playoff race, I believe. Let me see the wild card. The Calgary guy tied the Colorado. Wow. The Colorado guy are 8 in the wild card. Unbelievable. Nashville, one point behind Colorado. Calgary is 1 point behind. But Colorado have 2 games in hands. Edmonton is now first wild card, but they have more game to Colorado and the Calgary and the Nashville Predator. So wow, what a race of this summer. Played with an injured right foot for the last game, walking around with a boot. Yep, sorry about this. It's a move for audience can do. It's not out of the range. The possibility just need to make up about this. For AB prospect, maybe going to the World Junior. You're absolutely right, but it's more at this butch. But you have 3 players for the Canada: Beck, Riley, and Roy. Lane Hudson for the USA. And then you have Engstrom is confirmed with Team Sweden. You have Kapanen with the Team Finland. And then you have Mezar with the Team Slovakia. And then you have Rover with the Team Austria. So all together, Roger, possibly 9 players, if Beck make the team, are going to be at the World Junior Championship. Yamamoto back in the lineup tonight. Maybe it's help with the depth. Miss 11 game. The shots are not that far away. You speak French, right? Bien sûr, mon Max, très bien le français. Merci d'avoir arrêté. N'oublie pas de cliquer sur le petit pouce en haut et de vous inscrire à la chaîne de Hockey Nation Live Show. Ça nous ferait vraiment plaisir. Vous pourriez faire ça pour nous. Thanks so much, everybody. What's going on with the Rangers this year? They have look awful. You're absolutely right, Eagle, about this. Again, I mentioned many times, Eagle, they lost Andrew Kopp, Vatrano, Randstrom, Tyler Motte, 4 of them. Then in return, they got only Vincent Trocheck. Now, Sammy Black come back in the lineup, but it's not good enough. They expect too much from Kako, Krasov, Shedil, and Lafreniere. And the defensemen and the goaltender not solid like they was before. All put together, that's what they at right now. Lucky to beat the St. Louis Blues. Same thing with the Blues. The Blues looking awful, maybe worse. Bennington, unbelievable again tonight. Could the Avalanche be this year? Vegas. Imagine McKinnon if he's out for 2 months again. That would be awful. I cannot believe Anyok as bad as the same with Calgary. Yep. I don't know what's going on in the parité in NHL so far, for sure. We crossed the midnight, guys, 12 to 17 p.m. We'll be interested. I'm going to keep the light coming, everyone. You are not ready. Thanks so much, Jose, for that one there. We appreciate everybody for your link tonight. Well done. Third round right there. We're going to set up this, going to turn around the third line over there. That's what we at this moment. Go back on this one, try to get the shot up. My mouse is crazy tonight. Un repas Orlec, Oni, injury coach Luciano, thanks so much. Tu penses que le match jusqu'à présent, what your impression to match so far? Max, thanks so much for your question. Écoute, Montréal a très bien joué la première période. Ils ont très bien joué 30 minutes des 40 minutes. Ils sont laissés aller à deuxième période. Ils ont vraiment dominé Vancouver. Leur vitesse de jeu est excellente. Ils ont profité de leur opportunité pour donner une avance de 4 buts, mais malheureusement, ils ont donné 2 buts à la fin de la deuxième période dans les 4 dernières minutes de jeu. Donc, on va voir comment ils vont répondre pour le début de la troisième période. Le prochain but est vraiment important pour les deux équipes. Ça pourra faire une différence à la fin de la partie. Donc, merci pour ta question, Max. Ça nous fait plaisir d'Ottawa avec nous ce soir. 5 teams in the West are at l'intérieur, 8 points for the second wild card. You're absolutely right about this. Vegas and New Jersey are the biggest surprise. Jack Eichel deserves so much recognition. Tampa has played well. The guy went to trade in the offense season is having a steady year. Killorn, that's the turnover. He forced on Matthews for the game winner. Again, the Maple Leaf was great. Yeah, Eagle. For me, I think, Eagle, we don't talk enough about the Anthony Cirelli. We know Tampa Bay have some kind of up and down or consistency. I think because Anthony Cirelli was not there. When Cirelli was out, that opened up a hole at the second line as a center. You have to bring up Nick Paul, and everybody was like on the wrong chair on my eyes. Secondly, Edmund have a good year, but not a great year like he's supposed to be, and that didn't help. Vesinski, I'm kind of complaining about this, but now Cirelli is back, and I think that the Tampa Bay is going to fly a little bit better. I think one player we never talk, guy, is Kucherov. Kucherov is the top 5 scorer, and we never mentioned the name Kucherov. Never. McDavid, Draisaitl, Robinson, Marner. That's it. We never name Kucherov. Is on the top best scorer in NHL. A goal. So you cannot never, guys, guarantee out Tampa Bay. You're going to make a mistake if you do that. Coach, if you have a power ranking from 1 to 2, where would rank Montreal? About 20, 22. King. I think we don't give enough credit for what they accomplished. We always fall apart. We think they're going to lose. But 2022, 23 will be the ranking on my eyes right now. Paul starting to score as well. A score that gave them a sort of 1,000. Yeah, sorry, scored 2 goals, that one. Sorry is the kind of guy that they leave are missing, but 84% Tampa Bay player also played it. You're absolutely right about this, Jeffrey, about the leave. St. Coast too, for sure. Ron King, the blood clot, here I go. Really great, sorry, he is. Lester Gog is a missing block. And now Lekanen is out too, and Avalanche are hurting and losing. Pierre Martin, great comment. Good question, King. I saw 25th. Kucherov is, but again, Marco, I would say 20 at that moment, but you're absolutely right after that. Kucherov is number best passer in the NHL, in my opinion. One of the best. Eagle, I agree with you. 7 Canucks gave away. We must be strong on the forecheck. Robert. Tampa looked very good versus Toronto. Jeffrey, Tampa can turn it on when they need it. I was really hoping to see Stamkos 1,000 be a goal. Just happy to see him get there. You know, he's only missing, 6 goals maybe for 500. That'd be funny, but not funny. But we talk a lot of time like Stamkos could get his 1,000 at the same time he get his 500. Hopefully, it will not happen. I would say 23rd King. Yeah, great comments. Ab fan pissing off the Vancouver fans shouting "Go Abs, go!" Confirmed by Colorado que McKinnon has suffered an upper body. Luciano, not a good news for them. That's good. Run again for the fans were booting because they did not know what they are going at the time with the 100 point. Boston look scary good. Yeah, absolutely. Eagles they lost tonight, but Boston is so good. Since the beginning of the season, Leo. Yeah, I did not think the Warriors would win that game. The Oakland as Brady, so you knew we have no chance. Here we go. But long season, yeah, absolutely right about this Eagle. We just hit the 25-26 goal game so far since the beginning of the season. Who would end the season with more goals? Nick Suzuki or Cole Caulfield? I would go with Cole Caulfield. King and more point would be Nick Suzuki in my eyes. At this moment, I would have Eichel, Kagret, and Talk. Yes, at some point, Austin, you're absolutely right. The problem behind that is the salary cap of the Jack Eichel. But yeah, of course, what he does with the Canucks dressing Kirk in the third play. This one over there. Who knows what could happen? Flip a coin, King Pierre Martin. And that's what happened, guys. We're going to start the third period here at the Hockey Nation Show. No post game, guys, tonight because we're going to hit the 1 o'clock a.m. So when the game is over, we shut down everything here. And we're going to be back tomorrow night, 6 o'clock for the warm-up show p.m. And then we're going to do the Montreal Canadiens play-by-play again, the Seattle Kraken. So what happening about this one over there? Hands and Dallas is underrated. Pierre Martin, yeah. I think with Robinson are really good players, Marco. The Canucks are such a strategy. I feel bad for their fan base. I hope they win the NHL draft lottery. Joseph Wirtz and the house. Good evening, Coach. I'm glad to see you all go over the game again this season. You're welcome. Joseph, thanks to stop by. We appreciate that, everybody. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. If you did not do it, that'd be great. We still have 80 people, almost 80 people, guy, in the house for watching the Montreal Canadiens for the third time. You absolutely Cap also and the CC I could play this way has been so special. So happy for him. Austin, you're absolutely right about this. Mikko Shark is in the house. Play the San Jose Sharks the day after tomorrow for the Shark Tank. Here we go. Face on neutral zone between Delvarac and Andrew Peterson. Good luck. Enjoy the third period, guys, with the Hockey Nation Live show. Don't put the pipe by the Canucks, Vancouver Canucks. Offside there. Finally, they get out. They go back now to cover service, use the board. They're really important, guys. The first 5 minutes this period, they not gave a goal. Again, the Montreal Canadiens go recovering up and go tender out the Vancouver Canucks. Getting with the puck coming now in the offensive zone. Kick out the puck, turn around for the Montreal Canadiens. Finally, Vancouver down the puck behind Montembeault. Intercept the puck, draw the puck to Kovacevic. Kovacevic is going to go hiding behind the net. New players coming for both teams. We have 22 shots versus 19. That's what we got so far. Go back on the left side. Don't pay part by Montreal. Keep the puck by Doc. Bring it back to ski, show the puck. Intercept the goaltender. And going to whistle that. And going to reset on the left side or on the right side of the goaltender of Vancouver Canucks, Delia. Go back right now by Montreal Canadiens. Battle on the board. Reset now behind. The recovery went out by battle for Vancouver Canucks. For the ski turn around behind the net there. Doc intercept. Doc's coming the right side. Shoot by for Coffee. Coffee in the back door. Intercept by Vancouver. Great stick by Vancouver. Get out of the zone. Coming back on the zone. Don't pay part behind the goaltender. Montembeault play the puck. Win the puck around the board. A little bit too far for pinch by Miller. Miller down the puck outside the zone. We're going to have a whistle. We're going to restart on the right side of the left side of Montembeault with less than 90 minutes to go remaining, 18:35. Who do you guys think will win the game tonight? My friend thinks the Patriots have a pretty good chance because they got, I don't know, we don't follow Leah, the football, but I think the game is over. But we'll see. Go back behind the net. They set up by Vancouver Canucks. Turn around the corner. Chase it out. A pinch by Vancouver. Bind the puck to the side. Recovery by Coley. Bring the puck to Edmondson. Edmondson by the goaltender. Use the board. Pass the puck neutral zone. The puck bouncing back. Recovery by Tyler Maris. Bring the puck. Luke Shine. Pass the puck to the side. Recovery by Vancouver. Don't play the puck in front of Montembeault. Play the puck right now. Keep the puck to Edmondson. Run the puck around the board. The puck bouncing at the blue line. Show the puck to Vancouver. Montembeault intercept the puck. Bring the puck behind the goaltender. Recovery by Vancouver Canucks. Battle with Edmondson. First one to get there is the Russian Kumesko. Recovery now. Turn around. Hold the puck. Shoot the puck in the back door. A little bit too far. Bowser shoot the puck. Black shot by Montembeault. And no rebound. We're going to reset on the left side of Montembeault. At the right side of Montembeault. And that's what's happening right now on the between the Montreal Canadiens and the what's some kind of the problem with the mouse. We have TV timeout right now. We're going to set the left side. back on the left side. Sur le puck, Vancouver almost scored on that one over there. Wow, what a play by Vancouver. Go back outside zone into a zone. Intercept now. Go back behind the net. Pitlick chasing the puck behind the goaltender. Pressure and out by Pesera. Go back and then Vancouver get out of the zone. On behind that neutral zone. Back to DD. Back to UEL. Bring it puck. Don't play puck by Vancouver behind the goaltender. MONTEMBEAULT chasing. No icing. Set up now on the right side. Kovacevic leaves the puck right there. Evans love the puck in the neutral zone. The puck bouncing puck in front of the goaltender Vancouver. Reset right now by LUCIANO. Bring it puck in the neutral zone. A little bit too far. Intercept by Montreal. Don't play puck by Harris. Intercept by the goaltender. Pass the puck to Quinn Hughes in front of Dadonov with less than 17 minutes to go remaining on the third period. Quinn Hughes to LUCIANO. Back to Hughes. Hughes at the blind. Keep up at the puck on the neutral zone. Set up now. Montreal. Dadonov still the puck to Armia. Battle in front of the bench. And recovery by Montreal. Canadiens. Great play by DUARTE. Cannot go around. Quinn Hughes intercept the puck. Great play by Hughes. Puck bouncing back to Hughes. Pass the puck to LUCIANO in front of goaltender. Long stretch by neutral zone. Tip the puck. No icing. The puck go back to MONTEMBEAULT. Leave the puck behind the goaltender. Reset now to left to right to Harris. Harris to the blind. Harris to the red line. Lob the puck on the behind the goaltender Vancouver Canucks. The puck go out of the play. We're going to reset with 16:25 to go remaining on this period between the Montreal Canadiens and the Vancouver Canucks. Jesus Olvera, good game. Welcome, Jesus. Buenas noches. ¿Cómo está? Go back now, par le Montreal, Meilleur. Meilleur intercept the puck, bring it by the blind. Go back now, the defensive zone. Shoot back on the back door in front of the net. Rebound, everybody looking for the puck. Shoot the puck between the legs. No chance to reach MONTEMBEAULT. Cool, intercept the puck, the ball back at the blind. Shoot the puck, tip in front of the net. MONTEMBEAULT make a save. Vancouver score. Both of that score is 20 goal of the year, I believe. And the Vancouver Canucks cut the lead from 3 to 2 to 1. And we have a game right now, guys. This is far to be over with less of 15 minutes, 16 minutes to go remaining. The Vancouver Canucks are back in the game. And 4 to 3 right now. All that score is 20 of the season. And that's what's happening between Montreal and Vancouver Canucks. Wow. What a goal. Both of that again did it. The captain gave some live to the Canucks fans and scored a goal over Caden Coley. And that's what's happening there. It's far to be over. Everybody know that Armia is out. Done nothing. I agree, Pierre Pete. Armia show a few good flash things on the wall, but is invisible. About this, already gonna eat out. Thanks for your thought on the game tonight. Bye. Thanks so much. Boy, doing nothing. What's happening? As like 6 player on the block. Belmonley, absolutely right, Steven, about this. Great comments. And now go back on defensive zone, resend it to a zone, set up now by Edmondson, bring it back to the side to Arbor, I believe. Not sure it was Arbor or somewhere else. Go back anyway, the puck go back behind Sarkozy, battle for Edinburgh. Sarkozy, Hebert, Sarkozy hold the puck, bring the puck now to Cody. Shoot the puck, a black shot. Vancouver, shoot the puck by Anderson. Save by the goaltender, Vancouver Canucks. Go back in the corner, battle for the Vancouver Canucks, bring the puck outside the zone. Battle now, turn around, come back on the neutral zone. Possibly, I don't know if we have a call for penalty, I don't hope so. Go back by Vancouver Canucks, go back by the net, set up by Coley. New players coming for both teams. A little bit over 15 minutes to go remaining on this third period, guys. Still at 4-3 Montreal, 26 shots versus 20 for this period, for this game. Amia is one of them. They are about to blow it. Go back in front of the net, in front of the bench by Vancouver and Montreal. The puck bouncing the puck. Recovered by Vancouver. Connects coming out on the red line. Don't be the puck behind MONTEMBEAULT. Leave the puck left side. Bring the puck around the board. Up to Arbor. Arbor pass the puck to the side. Set up now by Montreal. Kick out the puck behind to Harris. Harris at the red line. Coming on the offensive zone. Kick out the left side. Harris battle for the puck. Shoot the puck in front of the net. Rebound by the net. Rebound to the blue line. The puck go outside the zone. Great pursuit for Montreal. Cannot find a way to get a puck in the net. The puck bouncing back on defensive zone to Montreal. Arbor. Jacky with the puck at the blind. Harbour control puck, lad the puck in the left corner, control back and it's possibly a nice thing when we hear Myers show up there. But the Montreal Canadiens guys, and possibly Delia. So far, so good for him. Sent he back in the game. He have give any goal for Delia. And Here we go. Austin expect Caulfield's get the way on that one. The puck go back, broken stick from Montreal. I think on the left side. The back door! Hit the boo! Are you killing me? Oh my God! Wow! First time I see Montreal Canadiens struggle like that. Again, a 2-1. And wow. Michael scores his second goal of the game tonight, is 8th of the season. And the Montreal Canadiens 4-4. Unbelievable. Wow. We have a game 4-4 with Montreal taking it up as his game. Control by the goal line, looking at the side. Turn around by night, by Doug to Caulfield. Bring the puck behind the net. Set up by Vancouver. Bring the puck in front of the net. Recovery là de point de zone. Don't play puck in the corner. Chasé par Vancouver par Miller. Battle for the puck against Madison. No icing. Recovery by Madison. Pass the puck to Kovacevic. Find a way to get a puck in zone. Bounce the puck in the zone. Set up by Vancouver Canucks. Go back with hand pass. Go a whistle. With 13:43 to go remaining, guys. The Vancouver Canucks score 4 goals, back to back to back to back, 2 goals at the end of the second period, 2 goals at the beginning of the third period. It's 4-4. Unbelievable. Luc Lafortune went to the bed 4-0. He's going to wake up tomorrow. Oh my God, Monty will make me tonight. Time out, change goalie, 7 parking. That's what happened when you lead 4-0. You think this gonna have the night of the great comments, save. Hopefully, see you again more often, 7 parking, because you bring a lot of good comments here. Guess Montreal decide to pull and Amber hurt. Monty 3-4 now. King -3 and 4. Marco. Well, Marco, I think you're gonna take the lead tonight. This is literally the worst case scenario. Pauvre Luc, Alexandre. I see the face of Luc tomorrow morning when you open up his phone. Not over yet, guys, but yeah. The odds of this happening is like 5%. Where Cup, MONTEMBEAULT, Jeremy N, Musty, Monty choking on the Tim Horton biscuit. All right. There we go. Luciano, are you awake, Luciano? Here we go. Welcome back, everybody. Picking up the Go Abs Go William Snyder. Welcome back. Nate the Chun, the momentum. See barking. Absolutely. Only way to win tonight is Jacky fight Bruce Boudreau. Yeah. So that's happening again at 4-4, guys, with a little bit over less of 40 minutes to go remaining on this game. Can the Canucks create something major tonight? Come back 4-4. And would be interesting. We talked earlier, guys, about the game between the Minnesota Wild and the Dallas Star. Remember what I said to you when it was 4-0? I said, pay attention, guys, this game is not over. The Dallas Star come back, tie the game 5-5, and they lose an overtime and shootout 6-5. But we'll see happen. Rangers, Roger Arena is a fun place to watch a game. I watched 2 days. He has a Costco across the street as well at the cheap hot dog. Are you talking about the Edmonton Arena? Rudolph, coach, tu as besoin de des cuillères avec la musique. Yeah, I need to get better. All right, mister. Have a good night, buddy. Go back to Caulfield. We have a 13-minute, almost 100 people guy live with me at the 12:40 a.m. Vancouver's coming now. Turn around right there. Hold the puck. Back in the back door. Miss the net belly by Miller. Go back on the blue line. Set up now by Montreal Canadiens. Just keep all the puck at the blue line. Hold the puck. Pass the puck to the side to Caulfield. Caulfield the back end. Drive the puck behind the goaltender. of the Vancouver Canucks, set up now by Edinburgh. Edinburgh bring the puck to the side, coming back now in the offensive zone. Don't pay by go to the Montembeault and going to recovery by Jordan Harris. A battle for the puck right side. Jake Evans try to get a puck to underside. Intercept went out by Vancouver Canucks. Bring the puck to the blind. Set up now. And the puck go in the zone. Keep the puck in the zone. Shoot in front of the net. Tear in front. Montembeault make a save. No rebound. Albert push someone else in front of the net with 12:28 to go remaining. And the Vancouver Canucks get the 28th shot of the night against Montembeault. We'll go to a set at the left side. Don't forget, guys, if you did not click on the like, that'd be great. If you never subscribe, that'd be awesome if you can do that. We're looking to add more people to reach our 6,000 subscriber at the Canadian Live Show. Go back now by Vancouver Canucks, turn around, go to regroup by Peterson, pass the puck, DDD set up now by Vancouver, pass the puck to Peterson a bit too far, the puck slightly back on defensive zone. We're going to be a nice scene by the Kovacevic beat Peterson with 12:13 to go remaining on this third period between the Vancouver and Montreal Canadiens. This game gets me more excited about this one. Thanks so much for the likes. We appreciate Pierre Martin. Go, Habs go. Look like they want to lose again. The loser by Vancouver. Here we go. Go back on the left side. Winning by the Vancouver Canucks. We have to reset for look like they have no. But someone move. Peterson face now to Jake Evans on the offensive zone of Montreal defensive. We're going to reset now. Both of that is going to be good for another team at the deadline. Wow. Both of that to Colorado Avalanche. It'll be interesting to see that. Go back when he played Vancouver Canucks, bring it behind the goaltender. Reset now, DDD set up now. Turn around, reset by LUCIANO, kick out the puck to the side. Recovery by Bear, I believe. Don't play the puck in the zone in front of the bench. The puck go bounce it back. Fire puck, confidence, shoot the puck, miss the net by Jake Evans. Rebound to the side. It was Jake Evans, now battle in the left corner between Sarkowski, go back behind the net by the Vancouver Canucks. Another good pursuit by Jake Evans tonight. We know Caulfield have the same situation, and he cannot find. McCabe gave the puck all the way back. Don't play by Jake Evans. Don't play the puck behind the goaltender. Recovery by Vancouver Canucks. Win the puck in the corner. Just now, Vancouver struggle. Sarkowski recover the puck. Bring the puck to the blind. Intercept by Vancouver. McCabe. Bring the puck to Peterson. Peterson go hiding behind Sarkowski. When new players coming for the Montreal. DeVarak is on the ice with that turnaround right now behind the net of the goaltender. To Vancouver, go DDD by UEL. Don't pay by neutral zone. The puck bouncing by behind the goaltender. Montembeault intercept the puck. Montembeault play the puck. Win the puck on the way. Intercept by Vancouver Canucks. On the wrap up. Shoot the puck. And Montembeault. Oh my goodness! What a mistake by Montembeault! Are you kidding me? Montembeault! What a mistake by Montembeault! What the heck is going on with Montembeault? Some people said Montembeault is amazing, but not tonight. A turnover right there. He leave the puck all the way, hold the puck, turn around by the Montreal. I believe he shoot the puck, he score, and the Vancouver Canucks guy take the lead 5-4. Unbelievable. Stunica, ex-Boston Bruins, score, and the Montreal Canadiens losing now 5-4. Montembeault go on the bench. Do we have a call for the goaltender or not? We'll be interesting. Jake Allen, guys, play tomorrow night. We have a timeout right now by Martin Saint-Louis. Upset behind the net. Tell them, the players, it's not over yet, guys. We have to come back to play hockey. But what a turnover by the Montreal Canadiens, guys. And now Martin Saint-Louis talked behind the bench, told them, look, let's go back, play hockey. Wow. We'll see what happened here. And the chat's getting a little bit warmer right now here. Go Habs, go. Boy, that's going to be good. Need to move Evan up in the line. Very Turkey dinner organization. Who win? Welcome back. Don't forget, Clive, Martin win. Welcome. Don't forget to click on the light. Don't you forget about me. Don't about Marco. What he does. So with 12 minutes to go. Samson Keleta, welcome back in the house. Montembeault. Montembeault. For the first time, I see Martin yell at the player on the bench was bound to happen. Jerry comment to hate about that. Monte Junior aime trahir mon joue pas dans le game. Here we go. And that's what we got so far in the chat. Don't forget, guys, click on the like. That'd be awesome. Go back now by Vancouver Canucks. Don't play back. 10:35 to go remaining on this third period. Come back by the Vancouver Canucks 5-4. Unbelievable. 5 goals. Back to back to back. Vancouver. Now, Montreal attacking now. Has come in the right side. Kick out the puck on the right side. Go to the shoot the puck in the back door for Armia. No chance. Great patch checking by Vancouver. Turn around. They are coming back on the side. Kuzmenko hold the puck right there. Control the puck. Bring the puck to the side. Shoot the puck. Black shot all the way back. MONTEMBEAULT make a save. Rebound behind the goaltender by the Vancouver Canucks. Don't play puck in front of Carlin. Got him playing puck the blind. Set up in front of Ziski. Don't play puck the corner. Recovery by MEILLEUR, I believe. Turn around. By Kuzmenko. Bring the puck behind the goaltender. Reset by Jordan Harris. Until the puck at the blind. Set up now. Turn around and recover by Jordan Harris. Use the board. Pass the puck behind to Arbor. Go back on the side. Go back. Don't pin the puck in neutral zone. Set up by Vancouver Canucks. Hold the puck in for the bench. Control it on the side. Control back to Patterson. Patterson is coming now. Fire the puck. Miss the net after he hit the stick of Arbor. Recover the line by Quinn Hughes. Back to Patterson. Patterson the back door. Intercept the way back at the blue line. Bounce the puck by UEL. Don't pin the puck behind the goaltender. Vancouver. Reset by Zuski's coming in the blue line. Zuski comes in now. Don't pin the puck for himself behind the goaltender. Play the puck by the goaltender. Use the board. Bring the puck to the corner. Reset by Caulfield. Caulfield bring the puck to the blue line. Set up now. Go Didi. Back over Savage. Pass the puck to Doc. Doc to cover Savage behind the net. Set up by Zuski in front of the OEL. Recovered by Bowser. Bring the puck to corner. Reset by Kobe Doc. Doc control the puck. Bring the puck behind the net to Caulfield. Caulfield change the direction. Hold the puck to the goal line. Caulfield now to add to the wall. Bring the puck to cover. Shoot the puck. Save by the goaltender. No rebound. We just hit the 9 minute remaining, guys, on this third period. We have a game that Vancouver come back to take the lead 5-4. Unbelievable so far. What a game we have so far. We see what we have in the chat. We have Trahison Monte. Dogman Comic, what happening? We were leading by 3. I came back and we losing by 1. Yep, we're leading by 4. CK, think it's time to change a team soon as Montreal screw up every game. Alexandre, it's okay. We want too much. It's good for the draft. Alexandre, that's a good one. At 1 o'clock in the morning, we get it. Martin Soué is not coaching. Great tonight. If we don't get at least 1 point out of this, is more pathetic. King of Gamer. I'm here for the Cajo, Marco. Marco, you're funny tonight. I wanted to play the kid. What you get? I should won with my guns. Bench him. Ran out at the time. Did someone tell the ad to go for better? What a game for the Canucks. Austin got less display tonight. Taylor, welcome back. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. Boo, Monty, what you done? There we go. 9 minutes to go. Now we have a TV time on, guys. Don't forget to click on the like. That'd be awesome. We appreciate everybody to be a part of the show. Here we go. Another great statement, guys, of Stephen Parking and the fact like Monin left the building and Saint Monin is out. Montreal struggle more. Yeah, great comments about this. Go back now, back Doc, bring it back, and don't pin the puck all the back on defensive south shot. We play bad. Send 10 minutes to go to period, and the chef show the third to the game because I could not hear what's happening, but this is just awful. 5 minutes for $8 to $6 million. Go back now on the left side. Don't play the puck in neutral zone. The puck bouncing in front of the bench. Recovery by Vancouver Canucks. Hold the puck a little bit. Don't play the puck behind the goaltender. MONTEMBEAULT. Go to recovery by Kovacevic. Behind him, 23 shot versus 29. We have a little bit. 8 minutes, 20 seconds to go. 5-4. Canucks go back with score 5 goal, guys. During the last about like 8 minutes, 12 for 12, 14 minutes. Go back now by OEL, bring the puck behind the MONTEMBEAULT, recovery by Harris, plays the puck to DUARTE, au Kovacevic, pass the puck to Skoski, recovery by J. Kevin, loud the puck, all back on defensive zone, battle went out by Anderson, don't play the puck right away behind the goaltender. J. Kevin played with Anderson Monahan, by the way. Go back behind the goaltender, battle right away by the Canucks, when you buy behind the goal, behind the net, MONTEMBEAULT chasing it out, pinch behind the net, ran the puck to opposite corner, and the Vancouver Canucks continue à contrôler le puck. Hit went out by Skoski, fall again, recovered by Kovacevic. The Montreal struggle went out on defensive zone. Harris right there in the corner, maybe Edmondson. It was Harris back to Kovacevic, by the puck to Harris. Harris hold the puck at the goal line. Montreal allowed the puck neutral zone. The puck bouncing over the puck, the defensive zone, recovered by Vancouver. The guys go back at DDD, set up now on the right side, controlled by Vancouver. Bring the puck neutral zone, controlling in front of the bench, dumping the puck in front of Edmondson, recovered by Caden Cody, pressure by Garland. Back to Cody to Edmondson, leave the puck in the zone, go back by Vancouver, going to recover the puck by Montreal, don't play the puck defensive zone, reset now by Vancouver Canucks, going to go behind D reverse, so back in the corner, don't play the puck in the zone, don't play by Vancouver, or recovery by John Edmondson, hold it back on defensive zone, less of 7 minutes to go, Edmondson pass the puck, now Montreal attacking all the way back on the offensive zone, control the puck by Danny, lose the puck, recovered by Pedersen, the red line, Pedersen the blue line, don't play the puck for himself, recovered behind the net by Caden Cody, pass the puck to Edmondson, pass the puck to DUARTE. DUARTE getting with the neutral zone, a little bit too far for to Armia, bring the puck to Dadanap. Armia control the puck in front of the net. Vancouver, great play defensive by Vancouver Canucks. Quand the puck outside the zone, and the neutral zone, the puck goes slightly back on defensive zone and go to recovery by Madison with 6 minutes to go remaining, 6:15 to go remaining on the third period. Madison right now with the puck, pass the puck to Suzuki, control the puck in offensive zone. Suzuki hold the puck right now, coming in offensive zone. Suzuki hold the puck a little bit more, pass the puck to the back door, intercept by Meilleur. Meilleur let the puck hold it back, the puck go turn around neutral zone, reset by Vancouver, by Meilleur, pass the puck behind the Vancouver, don't play in defensive zone. Reset now, control the puck in front of Caulfield, turn around by Vancouver, Quinn Hughes, pass the puck in neutral zone, don't play behind goaltender, MONTEMBEAULT, play the puck in front of the left side, intercept by Vancouver, the blind, go in front of the bench. Finally, Madison lose the puck, pinching out by Kovacevic, intercept by Vancouver Canucks. By Vancouver, we have right now a whistle. We will see the call of that one over there. If we have a penalty or not, we're going to recovery on the left side and go on the defensive zone. Penalty, well, not penalty, but TV timeout. What we have, coach, here. Hey, Jerry Show, Braza, abnormal. Thanks so much. Well, that's what we got so far. Yeah, that's right, Steve Parking. I remember this game again, the New York Rangers. The final score 6-5, Steven. They come back in this game and they score. Yeah, absolutely about this one over there. Should they rebuild Marco? My 9 o'clock team meeting is going to be Burner, Marco. Yeah, absolutely. Nick, let's go Montreal. Nick, don't forget, guys, to click on the like. That'd be awesome. That'd be great. We wait for the TV time. I'll finish that one over there. I'm not sure about your question. How many rounds is this? we have only 3 periods if you want to ask this question. Right now, Vancouver win the face-off. Don't pay pas behind the goaltender Montembeault. Reset now on the left side by Cooley. Run the puck to Edmondson. Run the puck to Anderson. Anderson hold the puck a little bit more. Bouncing the puck finally on the back end. Intercept by Vancouver Canucks. On the back door. Shoot the puck. Miss the net on the left side. Turn around the puck. Bouncing all the way. Recovered by Sepkeski. And down the puck in neutral zone. Going to go back on defensive zone. Chasing by the Vancouver Canucks. Long the puck. Recovered by Cooley. Cooley to Edmondson. Going to regroup on defensive zone. We are right now on the 5-minute, guys, are going to be the countdown in the next couple of minutes. Not going nowhere. We're going to get that one of the Arbor right now. Hold the puck. Arbor pass the puck to the side. Recovered by Sikorsky. Pass the long stretch pass. The puck bouncing in front of Jake Evans. Pass the puck to Anderson. Recovery all the way back on defensive zone by Vancouver Canucks. Lob the puck to the side. Bouncing the puck in the line. Set up by Arbor. Lose the puck. Battle right away. The puck bouncing back on defensive zone. The puck go back. We have a nice scene with 4:49 to go remaining there. This is the time. After 5 minutes at the end of the game, it's time for the final countdown. Here we go. Great comment, Austin, about the defense. The puck going bouncing back. We're back all of the play with 4:42 go. Going to be hard to move some contract in order to rebuild. Roland, it depends. The only 2 contracts after the end of the season, Roland, is going to be Gallagher and Anderson. The rest are good, but there are only 2 contracts you talk about, Roland. The rest is nothing wrong with that part. Hoffman, only 1 more year after that. Armia, 1 more year after that. But you're absolutely right. No gave me the runs. When it pulled the goalie, I said 1840 about this one. There, I will go 1926, Mr. Rudolph. Wow, 5-4 Samsung Caleta. Face on the right side of the goaltender, Pedersen. When in Panama from Montreal, should have rebound. And the Montreal Canadiens tie the game. 5-5. DUARTE score. The Montreal Canadiens tie the game. Well. What a game. The Montreal Canadiens tie the game 5-5. And we have another tie game right now. And with a little bit over 4 minutes to go remaining, guys, on this period. The Montreal Canadiens just tied the game. It's now Christian DUARTE score for the Montreal Canadiens. And that's what we got so far. So unbelievable, guys, what we got. And then we have 4 minutes, 13 seconds. Don't pay by Montreal Canadiens behind the goaltender. And we're going to reset on the left side. We have something at the bench right now. I don't know who is hurt, but it would be interesting to see that on the left side. Is it Kovacevic? Go back for MEILLEUR. MEILLEUR pass the puck in the corner. MEILLEUR battle for the puck behind the goaltender. Recovery by Vancouver Canucks. Change the direction. Bring the puck behind. Intercept by Montreal Canadiens. Turn around. The momentum maybe at the game going to changing now. Coffee is coming back. Don't play the puck left side. Vancouver use the board. Don't pay the puck behind the net. They're going to recovery. Don't pay the puck on the neutral zone. The puck in front of the bench. Recovery by Madison. Down the puck. Vancouver intercept. Vancouver attacking. Lose the puck in neutral zone. Set up by Caulfield. Pass the puck to Madison with 3:35 to go remaining on this period. And this Caulfield started to go in neutral zone. Coming back in offensive zone. Turn around by the Montreal. Going to set by Madison. Pass the puck to the side. We're going to go back on the defensive zone. Montreal going to regroup and set up all the way back on defensive, all the way back behind Montembeault with 3:15 to go. Hold back right, Arbor hold the puck a little bit longer. She's holding by Montreal, by the Vancouver Canucks. Arbor pass the puck into the zone, set up now by the speed of Montreal. Vancouver, 2 versus 1. Montreal should have puck safe in front of that. Rebound, hit the boot! The Montreal Canadiens take the lead 6-5. Unbelievable. Jack Guy, pass to Jake Evans and Anderson, and the Montreal Canadiens take the lead 6-5. Wow. Montreal Canadiens, guys, come back with the 2 goals inside of what? 1 minute 37 score. 2 goals for Montreal Canadiens. DUARTE and Josh Anderson gave back the lead 6-5. Unbelievable. It's a nightmare right now for the both goaltenders tonight. And that's happening with 2:45 to go. The Montreal Canadiens guys come back on this game. Unbelievable. So I wait with to get the clutch goal. About that possibly. CJ Warren in the house. Nice goal by Quinn Hughes. Dawson Sport. Hey, coach. Chat, sorry. I'm going for the Canucks. Not a problem, Dawson. All good. But what a goal by the Josh Anderson. And that's what happening, guys. Montreal come back with 2 goals. And the Vancouver Canucks cannot holding the old score 5-4. Wow. I'm shocked. This game is crazy. Can we see a tie game again with 2:35 to go remaining, guys, on this period between Montreal? AC Monkey, go Habs. Here we go. Don't forget, click on that. I'm glad they don't have it. Reviewing. Go back on the corner. C'est that. Bring the blind. Set up now. Turn around. Go back at the goal line. Bring the in front of the net. Nobody was watching Pedersen. Turn around by Pedersen. Hold the puck. The goal line. Pedersen hold the puck. Back to the puck. Ashmark. Vancouver back to Pedersen. Pedersen hold the puck. Back to the blind now. Vancouver change the direction. Go back on the left side. Hold the puck there. Shoot the puck in front of the net. The puck out of the play with 2 minutes 07 to go remaining, guys, on this period. That's what we got between both teams. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock, and we're still hanging there, guys. That's what we do here at the Hockey National Show. We don't stop. We love hockey. That's what we are the only one produce a lot of good have the contents of our Hockey National Show. Absolutely right, Marco. 206. We have empty net. We have an empty net for the Vancouver Canucks. And face up on the left side of MONTEMBEAULT. Empty net with 2:06 to go. Can the Montreal fire away to score? Would be interesting how that when the face up. Back to Pedersen. Back by the blind. Now Vancouver hold the puck. Back to Miller. Fire puck. Black shot by Kovacevic. Hold the puck. Recovered by Bowser. Finally, Montreal allow the puck into the zone. Intercept at the blind by the Vancouver. Quinn Hughes pass the puck to the side. Bouncing the puck left side. Bring the puck behind the net. Go back to another direction. Chasing out by Montreal Canadiens. Vancouver won the battle. And for Amir, bring the puck behind the net to Bowser. Madison go to recover the puck. Madison use the board. Intercept by the Montreal Canadiens. Bouncing the puck. But Vancouver going to get a puck. Come back in the offensive zone. Miller hold the puck. Hold it back. Lose the puck in the blind. Shoot the puck from Montreal Canadiens. The puck go back and go to miss the net. They're going to recovery. And we have a penalty all the way back out anyway. With 1:32 to go. It's Ripane and Vancouver. And now the Montreal Canadiens on the penalty by Kovacevic. 1:32 to go remaining. Power play for the Vancouver Canucks, guys. That's a crazy game. What you can ask for more? 6-5, guys. 6-4. Unbelievable. We're going to see this all going happening at the end. We have a timeout, by the way. This I'm going to set on the left side. Looks well the toes ahead coach. Not the penalty teller. Still the best goal takes a month. As Simon Keith we right to now the puck drop and the puck drop. There we go. Steven parking. Now Martin, so we give some direction to the place. 6-4, guys. 6-4. Can the Canucks come back to tie the game? What a game tonight at Vancouver downtown. 25 shot versus 30. Advantage Vancouver Canucks face up on the right side of MONTEMBEAULT. And we're going to see if it could happen over there. Face up now, drop the puck. And we wait everybody set up. There we go. Wait for now. Can the Montreal tidy can score an empty net? Will be interesting. Jake Evans face to BoOvat. 1:32 to go remaining. Right at the right side of MONTEMBEAULT. Winning by the Vancouver Canucks. Back to Miller. Miller to Quinn Hughes. Now the Vancouver set up. Pass to get to Miller. Fire puck. Black shot. Enemy! Are you killing me? We tied the game 6-6. A penalty to Kovacevic, and the Vancouver tied the game for the second time tonight. And we are back at the part of the case. Unbelievable goal at the blue line. And MONTEMBEAULT was watching for that, a wrist shot, and MONTEMBEAULT moved from the right to the left, and the Vancouver Canucks, great play by Ken Hughes, back to Miller, and Miller should have tip pocket, by the way, by Kuzmenko, second goal of the night, and we tied the game 6-6. OMG, Joseph. Unbelievable, guys. It's entertaining to the possible, like 12 goals so far. That's finishing strong this game. MONTEMBEAULT play the puck, running puck on the board. Recovery by Vancouver Canucks, running puck to the side. Chased by Kubiak. Miller recovery puck, running puck behind the net. Side pinching went out by Montreal. Hold the puck a bit longer. Turn the puck in neutral zone. The puck go behind the net. Recovery by Ziski. Lose the puck. Recovery by Miller. Bring the puck to defensive zone by Vancouver. 1 minute to go remaining on the third period. Long stretch pass by Vancouver. Don't play puck behind goaltender MONTEMBEAULT. Play the puck. Drop the puck to Cooley. 53 seconds to go remaining on this period, guys. Can see what happening with one more shot. One more time for the Montreal Canadiens. Lob the puck behind the goaltender, the Delia. Leave the puck behind to Myers. Myers ring the puck on the board. Pass the puck to the side to Luke Shine. Shine lose the puck. All back in the zone. Set up now by Madison. Madison hold the puck. Both teams should get at least 1 point. At least they deserve it after they score 6 goals. Not a good night for the MONTEMBEAULT. Not a good night for the both goaltender. We know after 4 goals, they remove Martin. They bring Delia. Delia right now behind between the pipe. Show back Montreal Canadiens drive the pipe to the blue line. Set out now by DUARTE outside the blue line. Fed back by Kovacevic. Lab the pipe behind the goaltender with 14 seconds to go remaining on this period. Go back run out by Myers. Run the puck to the blue line. Set up to the goal line. Bring the puck to the neutral zone. It's going to be the end of this period, guys. It's going to happen. Madison shoot the puck and the puck ball. Here we go. We're going to be an overtime, guys. And we're going to reset all the way back. We are overtime 5 minutes. We're going to set up all the information you need to know. And we're going to set up the clock set up over there. And I never clocked the start. I never clocked the time over there. 5 minutes. Go back over there. And that's what we got there. 5 minutes to go. What? We have a 1.1 second to go, guys. 1.1 second. The game is not over, by the way. We have to clock back at 1.1 FSR after an icing by Mike Madison. I don't think so. Nothing happened there, but you never know who could happen. We're going to have a shot by Orvat. Orvat tried to play the puck reverse. Really interesting about this one over there. DUARTE face to Orvat. You have a line in front of the net. And we'll see what happening about this one over there. 1.1 with all everything. Set up there back again. And you shoot a puck. Block shot by DUARTE. We're going to reset on the defensive zone. And then finally, we're going to have the end of this period for the second time. Wow, more goal. All that 20 of the year at 402. Outlander and Stillman again an assist. Studnika, no assist, 849. DUARTE. Dadanap and Armia 15-23, and then at the end of the game, guy for the second goal of the night, Kuzmenko score to tie the game 6-6. 31 shot versus 25. Josh Anderson, by the way, scored an empty net and no assisted at 17 minutes, and then Andrei Kuzmenko 12 of the year. MEILLEUR and Quinn Hughes got an assist. That's what happening there, and we are right now. Waiting for the puck drop for overtime. What an exciting game between. Who do you expect to score for that? That would be good if you can get that one over there. MONTEMBEAULT -7 and fantasy tonight. Could be worse. I got MONTEMBEAULT. We'll see what we get in the chat. Say why we get MONTEMBEAULT should change a win for goal again. The prime 7 because they play tonight again. The Seattle Kraken game of gamer. I see that you gave up for the first position on the waiver list for put MONTEMBEAULT on your squad. Damn, what a great game. Mr. Goda get it blocked. OT soon, hopefully. CK, yeah. MONTEMBEAULT -7. Eric Tetro, go, Avs go. How does the OT works? 5 minute OT, sudden death, the first goal, and the game is over. Marcy Cheese. Definitely entertaining, but stressful. Taylor. I have my shape of the minus point for GK. 3 on 3 for 5 minutes. Marco, sudden death, Musty. There you go. Thanks so much, Marco. King of Gamer, my point tonight, all devastated. I don't know what I am right now with that game. I should have 20 points, but Bennington got -8. I still lead at 12 points. So, but again, I see by saying that, with Rotai out attack, Marco Lavoie. Ira Raju, welcome back. Get all that and the goal OT. Prediction Evans, we have Suzuki, 3 versus 3. What a hockey night, Bird. Welcome back. And don't forget, guys, to click on the like before you leave the building. That'd be awesome. One of those 2 teams will get a last out the jaw of victory, Stefan Theriault. Here we go. Face off between Suzuki and all that, winning by Vancouver Canucks. Caulfield tries to repack. Finally get back to Madison. Go to reset. Madison loses its edge. Recovery now by Vancouver Canucks on the other side. Hold it back by the descent. Madison is coming through the puck. Et le but! The game is over. Time to turn off. Elias Pettersson win the W goal winning game tonight. The Montreal Canadiens, guys, lost by the score at 7-6 tonight. What exciting game, entertaining, but this is not what we expect. Finish that one over there. Final score, the Vancouver Canucks 7, the Montreal Canadiens 6. Unbelievable guy turnover tonight between the Vancouver Canucks. Elias Pettersson score and win that game over there. Turnover collé for Montreal. Is it Mike Madison happening? Guess I was right. I was not that penalty. I would love to see the replay over there. It's Mike Madison lost his edge. Then we have a penalty on that. Ça n'a pas pris tant. LOL. No, yeah, no penalty on that one. Madison lost his edge. Wow. Madison again. He lost his edge. That's it. Madison lost his edge. Never got touched. Wow. What a turnover. Wow, guys. I don't have to tell you anything else here. What a bad, oh my God. Tonight, between both teams, and the Montreal Canadiens lost by the score at 7-6. Usually, I put the score here, but I'm behind about this one. Zone, c'est quoi cette? What? Mon zone. Ben d'accord avec toi, c'est que c'est pas de point up. CJ Wine on my crane. Let's go. Aaron Raju. Marco is not have to go to sleep. That'll be Madison. I've seen him lose his edge 3 times now. And now I have to go to sleep. One day will sit on the bench. The next 3-4 games. Un point de trop, on aurait dû perdre par temps réglementaire. Tant qu'à ça, mon Dieu. Alexandre. Quel bordel, Jérémy Anne. Wow, if we get to this point 4-0. Oh, well, good time. We'll take loss like that anytime. I'll be honest with you, Kev McCart. This is a great comment. You know what? I understand we lost. I'm a big fan of a Montreal Canadiens. But to be honest with you, this was an exciting game, fun to watch. But, you know, I understand it's not good today. But Samsung, the Hatman, ça fait 29. Donc, les arbitres nous niaisent. The Hatman, Monty was real bad tonight. Roger Butch, you're absolutely right about this. To sleep, but I won't enjoy it. Great. Now I'm going to be asked the rest of the night. Go, Marco. The perfect storm as reward. Yes, to you tonight. What a game, Burn. I agree. Yeah, Monty should have add that. I agree with you. Damn, there will pourquoi Montreal zone 1144. I've never been this mad. Then the night was going to come to see a game to it. Yeah, hard to predict that, Marco. You're absolutely right about this. You said this Monty was very bad. Monty, what? Jérémy Monty never done the job tonight. Penalty? No. Long stretcher. I see the game again, guys. I watched the replay, and I don't want to be negative or against the referee, but Madison is only lost his edge. That's it. That's all. He's only lost his edge. Yeah, nothing again about that one. Colette, what a terrible game. Montreal should have been won this game a long time ago. Great comments, Colette. Look, the Cole Caulfield shot in front of the net. Nobody there. I think we have another player did it again, did not score. You absolutely Colette. Great comment. Don't forget, guys, click on the like. No good without Savard on defenseman. Bush, I said this earlier. No penalty on that one. So he's coming after gonna score 2 last goal. Randy, why not Shane MONTEMBEAULT? How many goals he take from Montreal? It's because they play tomorrow night, 7. They play against Seattle. So they didn't want to use Jack Allen tonight. That's the only reason I can tell you about that one over there. Hopefully this serves as a lesson for the Habs. Great comment, Teller, about this. Glad to see to stay up late with all the of you. A lot of fun. Have a good night, Marco. Enjoy the rest of the night, Teller. Exact for all young kids. Yeah, great comment. James Slay, OMG. Trade me Madison. And now MONTEMBEAULT, first half of the game, Ken Dryden. Second half of the game, Dave. You guys, you have so much humor tonight. It's a funny one. Good night, Bird. You're welcome, Long. Never turn up the hockey game. Crazy Joseph. We talked about this earlier. Vinny, very late ending. Wow. I would have never guessed this would be the final score after the first period. You're absolutely right about this one over there. Great comments. Honestly, that's such a bad final score. How can you be so bad? You gave up 4 goal lead, then gain, led, and then again, even if it's played 4 goals. Yes, really smart move. Comment King about them. Shane Wright hat trick tomorrow again. The Habs. Sinwit was very upset. Called a timeout. Bouchard, yeah, Butch. Sorry about that. I'm back, Coach Dan. Welcome back, buddy. MONTEMBEAULT is like Jacky and Hyde, or Jackael and Hyde. Jeremy, and yeah, absolutely about this, guys. Wow, what a night tonight. What an upset at the end of the night. Montreal lead 4-0. Then Vancouver take the lead 5-4. Montreal come back 2 goals, 6-5. Vancouver tie the game 6-6, and then they gave away the goal tonight 7-5, 7-6. Unbelievable. Ab does not deserve a point. You know, at the end of the day, Butch, I think Vancouver does not deserve, both teams does not deserve to win, but you have to get a 2 point at the end of the day. But I can understand your point of view. Put Madison and OT with, yeah, Madison choke on that one. It's happened. Sometimes you lose your edge, guys. It's part of the game. Thanks so much, RJ. And until about the organization, and that's happening sometime about this. Oh, Montreal have a lesson. Every goaltender have a bad night, but he did have a bad night for sure. You're absolutely about this. And OT should have Ben Caulfield and Zuski Coley. You know, you never know about this. It's easy after the game, but it was fun. A good call, coach. Thanks so much, Rudolph. Super Nintendo. Vancouver now has as many points as we do, 25 points. Great comment about this one over there. You're absolutely right, 24. And Montreal have 26 super. So that gave 26-25 at the end of the night. Vancouver now has as many points as we do, 25. That's, guys, anything you want to add? Sorry for the my turn. No problem, Jeremy. You did not do. You did very well, not bad words, and that's normal. And I don't have no problem with that part over there, guys. 1:17 Eastern time, guys. You still are here tonight at the Hockey Nation Live Show. Don't forget to click on the likes. Again, Montreal Canadiens last by the score 7-6 tonight, an OT goal. And that was the final score. Elias Pettersson, the goal-winning game for Vancouver. We know they tied the game 6-6, and then you have about this the goal. I was watching on the TV what's going on. What a night. Montreal need to learn about this embarrassing night. Power play 0-3s 1-2 Vancouver. Yes, I apologize, RG. I lost the count about this one over there. For the Montreal Canadiens, Vancouver are 1-2. Yeah, absolutely about this coverage service at the end of the game. I apologize, RG. The shot does not count tonight for that one over there. 120 like, not too bad night, RG, about this. Thanks so much, everybody. Again, Montreal take the lead 4-0. Everything looking good until the 16th minute of the second period. They scored 1 goal, Vancouver. It's all right, not big deal, 4-1. Then 1 minute and 20 seconds later, Iris lost the puck, Albert lost his edge, and then breakaway, Vancouver cut the lead from 3-2 at the end of the second period. It's okay, not too bad. Third period, Vancouver scored 2 goals at the beginning of the third period. I believe the first 5 minutes of the 6 minutes to tie the game, guy, 4-4. Now they score another goal, 5-4. Now Montreal come back with 2 goals inside of 1 minute 37 seconds. And now Dvorak and Anderson gave the lead 6-5. Then at the tie of the game at 1 minute 25 seconds to go remaining, probably goal by Kuzmenko, his second goal of the night, and first goal of the night, and then tied the game 6-6. And then Patterson, only 13 seconds at the beginning of the overtime, gave the W for the Canucks, Vancouver Canucks tonight. We got 1 point. Yeah. Canucks are the better team. Philippe Lavry, thanks so much. Don't forget to click on that. Monin is injured. Yes, James left the middle of the second period. Never come back. We knew he was already hurt with the right foot. Would be interesting to follow up with an injury for sure tomorrow. The second and third period, Adote was losing game. Jeremy, I guess Boudreau has a few live left. You're absolutely right about this, Steven. Will Savard play tomorrow? I don't think so, Butch. I'll be really shocked he's coming back tomorrow. Remember, guys, what I can see the last game against Edmonton, he got a shot on the PK on the right hands, or maybe the wrist or this area. That's maybe the problem he got on that one over there. About this, the Kraken will really put it to Montreal. Kraken have a great year. The transition, the speed of the game. Montreal play a back-to-back game. This not going to be looking good for them. How could the app lose tonight, Coach? Look, we have to start with the goaltender, but a couple of mistakes by some players. I can go with Aris. We can name a lot of players at the end of the day. Dan, and no reason right now to not. You have no reason to not lose this game for the Montreal Canadiens tonight, Dan. Over confidence, Dan. That's a good game. Add tomorrow again the Bracken, but our last road trip. Yeah, and then they'll be off until Saturday. About that, this month is not gonna be pretty for Montreal. Yeah, absolutely right. I agree with that. Well, then they outshot us and they score more. We were very frustrated to get 1 point. Great comment, Philippe. On one side, you're right. On the flip side, Montreal could get out, do it, that W, if they can hold the lead from 4 to 2 and by 1. 4-1 after that. You're absolutely right about this. Our road trip, our 1-1-1, not too bad so far. That 3 point, James. Yeah, honestly, I gave the W tonight. Again, Vancouver, but about that one over there. Sarkozy net a couple. Will be interesting, the Sarkozy situation. We know he got hit very badly at the beginning of the first period. I come back in the game after he go to the protocol concussion. Looks like I have no concussion there, but will be interesting how he's going to act that way for the Montreal Canadiens. Again, last but it's called a 7-6 tonight. Unbelievable performance of both teams. We'll have to have goal. You get served for tonight. 13 goals for both teams tonight. Crazy night overall for me. 1, 2, 3. Turn around to be a bad night overall. My fantasy team tonight. Is it the end of this one? How could you lose when you're at coach? Yeah, it's a bad turnover, unfortunately, for Montreal. They opened the door, but that's happening. And sometimes that's happened. Overconfident, what you said, you get, Danny, we get very lucky on all 4. So I guess the hockey goal gave it a back. One thing I would say to you guys, when we set 4-0, I would say to you, this is not over yet, guys. Yeah, too many come back this year. It's a crazy season, guys. What you see tonight, it's happened Sunday. Again, Dallas and the Minnesota Wild. Wild was winning 5-1, And then Dallas come back with 4 goals, a hat trick of Rob Hens to tie the game 5-5. And then on a shootout, Minnesota find a way to come back and win the W. But again, that's how it works this year. Barron maybe get called to center Carolina. Bush, the problem right now with he is already hurt. Bush, Justin Barron, he did not play this weekend. I have to follow up more. I did not see it's a Monday night, but I did not see what's going on with him. But unfortunately, he was hurt. The wheel came off after the Monahan got hurt. Great comment, Eric. You're absolutely right. That everybody chant. Jake Kevin move up, and then you have you're absolutely right. I think that's a really good comments about this. I agree with you. Anyone interested in Montembeault is up for a trade. I can give you Bennington a game of game. One Hoffman play is still hurt. James is not going to be a part of the Montreal for the tomorrow. He's still in Montreal. We don't know honestly when he's back. He's still on the ER. James could be returned soon, but I don't know. No words about Hoffman. 121 likes. I have 124 RJ, but I could be wrong. Montreal is a dog. RJ 124. 1:24 a.m. Yeah, I'm sorry about this one. I go Abs. The Ab could not even stay at their feet on that one over there. 86 and 93. A lot of comeback game this year, Coach. Yes, Jose. It's a lot. It's happened a lot this year. You cannot. How many times the 2-0, the Devils losing, and they come back to win those games. It's Vancouver. They have 7-8 game guys. They take the lead by 2 and they lose. Again tonight, they almost lose the game. So don't go nowhere when you're thinking this is over. And now we will be super tired tomorrow. Hope Allen can hold the 4. The Canucks game back because the Avs were absolutely trash in their own zone. A lot of mistake over there for sure. Good night all. Cheer, Coach. I'm going to sleep better. Good. The Avs. Steven, not a problem. Hopefully see you again, Steven, because you bring a lot of great comment tonight. I know maybe everybody's busy, but I really appreciate your time you gave to us, Stephen, with your comments tonight. So have an amazing, great night. Have a good night. I will try not broke my TV. Jeremy, don't do that, Jeremy. But have an amazing, great night. Because they play, but we are trying to get them to shorten the game. Jose, great comment, Philippe, about that one over there. Well, I'm 42 tonight, King. I finished with 3-3 for me, King. But I could be 4-2. The game against Vegas, Golden Knight, again, the Boston Bruins killed me tonight. Scoreboard day. I'm the people. How many people going to the jail tomorrow? I don't know yet, but I'm pretty sure. Bedtime, Mr. Butch. Thanks again to stop by tonight. I don't have one, so it's close to the problem. Jeremy N about this one over there. So, guys, was a great night to see everybody in the chat tonight. 1:27 a.m. Eastern time, and all you guys you stay late like with me. That's really amazing for me to see that. Exciting game. Yes, Montreal lost unfortunately in overtime, but my phone is important, so I will not launch it. Not a problem, Jeremy. Everything is very important. So. Don't do anything else. RG plays now in English about that one there. So thanks so much, everybody, for to be a part of the show tonight. We appreciate everybody to be with the Hockey Nation Live show. My win over Flyers, Vegas, Capitals, Rangers, a great performance. I have a lot of great point. I have the Rangers, but I have the Calgary Flame. And I have the Vancouver Canucks tonight. Said late, Eric Hans been themselves the last 2 games. You're absolutely right, Eric. Again, great comments about this. They let it go. They let it go. The game slip between the Saturday night guys, undisciplined upon Montreal Canadiens. Power play 2 times, 5 versus 3. And tonight, guys, this is the game where they should win, but easily. You should protect the advance, and that's when you have a young, core, fragile team like the Montreal Canadiens on defensive zone, and then Montembeault, he didn't make the right save at the right time, but that's happening. It's again another game to learning. It's a progression. It's the development. We are rebuilding. That's a part of the season for the Montreal Canadiens. It will happen. I'm a big fan. I support them. Of course, I'm a little bit disappointed at the performance. But again, this is a learning process, guys. And 2 years, those games they play tonight, all many games, the reps they learn, and from the good thing or the bad things, that make the team better, stronger, and a long term for the Montreal Canadiens with a young core. That's the way you have to see that. And hey, we get 1 point, right? That's better to nothing. But I can understand some of you are frustrated about the performance at the end of the night. At least we got 1 point. It was not for nothing. It's okay, guys. I'm just not mad. Get less like 1 point. Here we go. As we see that, half of the glass empty or half of the glass full. It's up to you at the end. Good night, coach. Great good night, everybody. And that's conclude, guys, at 1:30 our show tonight. We have really appreciated, but before we leave, we invite you guys. Don't forget.
You are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you.
Yes, you have greatness inside of you. Thanks so much, everybody, to be a part of the show tonight. I can wait to see you until next time. We are back tomorrow night for another Seattle Kraken game. The game starts at 10 o'clock tomorrow night, so I hopefully see you around. Before you leave the building, please click on the likes. If you are not a subscriber, please subscribe. Sharing this channel, we try to reach more people, and really appreciate, guys. I thought I was the only one love the game and can still wait late. But you guys, you prove it to me. You sit all night long with me at 1 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time. You guys did an amazing, great job. Thanks for your respect you bring on the table tonight. Thanks for all the great comments you did tonight again. It was fun to sharing with you to host the play-by-play, the Hockey National Show. Until the next time, be wild, be healthy. Finally, we're not only dominate your day. Finally, we dominate the second half of what? Yes, 2022. Have an amazing, great night, everybody. See you tomorrow night at 10 o'clock p.m. Good night, everybody. Have a good night, Jose. Thanks so much, all the moderators tonight for your performance. Jose tonight, stay with me. Vinny, have a great night. RJ Calabro, thanks so much. Dan Asham, James, thanks so much. We have Eric earlier, Cave of Gamer, Vinny, Philip, Jeremy N. We have earlier Butch Bouchard, Philip again. We have Gab, Go Abs Go. Thanks so much to be with us, RJ. And then we have so many people show up tonight. Steven, Makula Rabi, so many of you guys. Thanks so much. Dan Asham 2022. Oh. Booyah!